Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for clicking. It means a lot that you guys keep looking. If you guys keep looking, all keep making. And we're back. We have all four of us here for this merge power rankings where we look at every single player who's going to make it to this merge. And I think all of them are going to be on the jury except for one of them. So at this point, I'm going to personally stop watching post-game like ET interviews because the people from this point on are probably going to know what happened aside from this quote-unquote merge boot, even though they really technically didn't make the merge because of the hourglass twist and whatever, this and that. What do we think about this merge, like how it's set up? Are we looking at a boring merge, a fun merge? Who do you think is going to flip, blah, blah, blah? Sky first.
Ooh, okay. So, I mean, if we're going to talk about, like, who I think, like, will make it the farthest, I feel like Lydia is probably in it for the long run at this point. I don't feel like anyone's really going to be like, guys, let's get out Lydia.
That's the only time Lydia in long run has ever been using.
Yeah, right. And if we're talking merge boot, I think I have a couple contenders for merge boot. I feel like Draya, that could happen. I feel like Jonathan, but it all depends on what happens with this merge twist. You know, is it the same exact thing as last time? You know, is it a little bit tweaked? All that could go out the window if this merge twist is the same or different. It really depends, you know. So
yeah, agreed. Bitter.
This is the most interesting merge in terms of numbers, where we got 4-4-4, right?
Yeah,
right.
So that's already gonna be interesting. We've never seen that. Also, I'm pretty sure the genders are all even up too, right?
There we go.
I think so, yeah.
Because last season it was just Sarah and Jeannie who went out in the pre-merge, whereas I think it was four other. Yeah, it was Sarah.
I think it's
and,
two guys,
Jeannie.
two girls on each tribe.
2, 3. Yeah. One dude and one girl got voted on each tribe, like except for Jackson. He got medically evacuated, but you know. So,
yeah. In the end, it still worked out there, thankfully. But yeah, it's interesting for sure. I will say, just an observation quickly. Maybe this doesn't mean anything. There's not like a lot of old people who are left in the cast. Mike is the only person who's like objectively older, and even he's kind of older. He's not
he's
like
58.
Heather
kind
old.
of.
Okay.
No, he is. He's older than Heather.
He's older than Heather. Remember, we all think Heather's like super old because she looks like that, but
Heather's like 52. Mike's 58.
Yeah. Heather looks like she's 65.
Right? Oh, God, bro. That's why I said like she's probably
not a day over 36.
Not a day over 25. Okay. But yeah, no, to me, so I actually like that, even though obviously I think old people are great for the pre-merge because old people really don't give a shit and they'll like clash with people and have arguments. But I think when it comes post-merge time, the people who are going to play the best are 20s, 30s, and 40s. I think when you get 50s and 60s-year-olds in the post-merge, not many great post-merge characters, although obviously there's always exceptions. Underdog, the same question that went to Sky and Bitter.
Yeah, I was going to point out the same thing as Bitter did, like the even numbers. But I feel like there's people from every tribe that are going to flip. I feel like Chanel's going to flip.
Yep.
Tory has explicitly said she'll flip. I think Roxroy might flip as well.
No,
from
Roxroy's
Taku,
definitely not going to flip.
Yeah.
he might be too dumb, but he really should flip. And then from Taku, probably no one's going to flip again because Marianne doesn't really recognize that she's on the bottom of her tribe.
Imagine Jonathan flipped. That'd be so crazy.
No, he might have to. I'm worried that he's going to get screwed over by the hourglass.
Yeah,
twist, based on like the confessionals. Like I think from like Roxroy was sitting super high up in a mountain, which was like where Erica gave her confessionals last time when she was on Exile. So I'm worried Roxroy is going to get.
Roxroy's going to win, right?
Yeah, no, Roxroy is going to get sent to exile. And he's going to smash the hourglass. He's going to screw over Jonathan because obviously the tribe with Jonathan is going to win the challenge. So then Jonathan's going to lose He's going to have to compete for individual immunity. He's going to lose that, and he's going to get voted out.
Well, he's going to win individual immunity.
I mean, well, first of all, and I talked about this in an earlier video that there is in fact a chance that the twist is different and that maybe they do an individual challenge and then
I don't trust production.
There's a giant rock on the challenge,
and then that person can win. But then again, my personal prediction is that I agree. I think it's probably going to be the same twist. Although I think in the end it's going to end up better than last season because I mean it's pretty hard to get worse than last season unless like Jonathan gets screwed here. I think that is there any other way that it can be like worse than last season except for Jonathan going?
I mean,
is there anything like worse that could happen, more unfair?
I mean, maybe if it's like. I don't know. When you smash the hourglass twist, everyone gets individual. immunity.
No, I'm talking about like.
No one gets
okay, I'll rephrase the question then. If the twist is the exact same, aside from Jonathan going, which would be a disaster, is there anything like worse? That
I mean, I don't want Mike to go home, but I'd rather Jonathan stay than Mike.
Right.
Stay, but...
Anyone with like power player would be worse, right? Because
Yeah,
Sydney
like
wasn't a power
Draya,
player.
Oh no, Drea
Drea
going out would
going-
be worse.
yeah.
Drea going out would be worse.
There's
Yeah.
Anyone with an
three
idol
advantages.
that could be.
Yeah,
I mean,
Weird.
High going out would be good. I like that. So I mean, I don't know.
I don't. He's a power player. I
Bro,
don't
this
know
kid
what I'm
High
saying.
on Twitter, bro, needs to.
He needs to
He
shut
needs
up.
to chill, bro. He needs to
He-
chill.
he
For I
needs to
hate
Drea
answer him
cannot
with
go
Chanel, or
home.
like Chantel.
So like,
I
I guess it's right with Jonathan. Now we're gonna be rooting for them to lose the challenge, right? Because like, if it's the same exact like,
Yeah, but there's no way.
yeah, right? I don't know. Dude.
I think
This- that's
Roxroy
been the
might
whole theme of
actually
the season.
might actually go to tribal because Roxroy might be like, oh, like I don't want to make them mad. Like I don't know. It just seems like something dumb enough that Roxroy might actually think it's smart.
What do you think
It's
Roxroy's
like-
gonna be?
Is like to not break the hourglass. Be like, well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rock the boat. I'm not gonna rock the boat. It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Like,
because
I'm
one
not
person
gonna
won't
do
get choose for a challenge, right? Isn't that how
it.
it
Right.
was last
So
time?
if that's
You gotta
Roxroy,
choose
if
Roxroy,
you're
though.
saying-
If
Yeah,
you're,
you
because
got-
you're
you
probably gonna
have to
choose
do that.
strength, right?
what do you
And
mean?
he's like because they give them that big boulder. Is it the
well,
same
like Lydia's
challenge?
probably gonna be the one that gets left out, right?
well,
we're looking at it like, who wants Lydia
but
on the
it's
team?
it's a rock straw. It's a rock straw. Though,
Oh, it's
right?
a rock straw.
Oh, it was a
okay.
rock straw?
I
I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was
like
they
a
picked
pick
it last
'em
time.
last time.
Was
Wasn't
it a
there
pick?
wasn't there like two people left? It was like Nasir and
Mm-mm.
Erica, and then there was.
I thought that was the thing. Like Erica didn't get picked twice. Was like,
Oh
maybe I'm misremembering.
no. There's a rock draw. Two people picked the bad was it? Yeah,
Oh,
two,
okay.
and then
Yeah, you're right.
one of them gets absorbed by the winning tribe. That's what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, because
And then you have
Erica's whole thing
5
was she kept
people up for-
drawing the rock,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then you have 5 people up to go home, I guess, or 6 or whatever. I don't know. But okay,
Yeah,
so
6, but then
yeah,
one person gets immunity. So
yeah,
it's
and then,
5.
and then the tribe that wins gets to take one of them and leave one of them.
right, and then that leaves 6 people vulnerable. But one of them is on Exile Island, smashing the hourglass or not. And then from there, the tribe that goes, whoever it is, they have an immunity challenge, meaning that 5 people are up to get voted out, which is
Mhm.
interesting.
I mean, so there's a chance
definitely.
Jonathan could get the hourglass, I guess.
I mean, it's all random. Plus, they also
That'd be
have
the
to
best
pick.
option.
Oh no! But it's not based off strength though, because they have to pick after they win, not
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
they do the challenge. The winning tribe picks one person to save, so they really better. Well, hold on, but if it's not unanimous, then they have to draw rocks again.
Yeah, again.
So I doubt that if like even if Omar and Lindsay and Marianne are all on that winning tribe, I doubt that the other people are going to be okay with making Jonathan on safe on their tribe. So it'll probably another rock draw if Jonathan's in there. So it really isn't about like I don't like Jonathan, so I'm going to make him go to exile. And I think it's more about just chance. And if Jonathan got on exile, I think that's what's best for his game, honestly, at that point. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, but if anyone's not going to do anything with the hourglass, I agree. It's going to be
It's definitely
Roxroy, the
Yep.
goat of all goats. That's
Yeah.
what I loved about this week is that the two goats, Lydia and Roxroy, were forced to make decisions by themselves,
Yep.
and they both chose not to do anything because they're
They
goats.
made smarter decisions than Daniel
Chanel.
and Chanel. So,
Yeah.
I mean, shoot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
guess so.
watching because I didn't really watch any of the ET interviews, partly because Erica's on there and I really don't like Erica, but I went back and watched like all the ET post game interviews because I'm fine watching the ones in the pre-merge since these people don't know who wins. But once I get past that first vote and we start to get people who are on the jury, obviously they all know the winner. And from last season, I heard that like Danny was like half
Yeah.
spoiling Erica's win, and I don't want any part of that. I'm big against spoilers. I don't have any spoilers in my comment for a reason. I make sure that those people get banned. But to me, going back and watching these, Jenny was talking about how they like stress to Chanel, do not risk your vote. Like I'm telling you exactly how it works. Do not risk your vote, and then she comes back and risks her vote and loses it.
Oh
It's
my
like,
gosh.
just idiotic, man. And Jenny told Chanel exactly what the twist was going to be. Plus, Chanel told Omar that she needs her vote. Whatever. Moving on, but it's just really, really bad. Really,
I
really
think
bad.
Chanel really just tries to think she knows what she's doing is best and tries constantly overplays. That's why she does the mic vote this week.
I mean, if you watch the sneak peek, which again I also don't usually watch because it spoils like half the episode, but because it's like 3 sneak peeks and they're all 2 minutes, that's like 6 minutes out of it, or if they're all like 3 minutes, and that's 10 minutes out of the episode. But since it's a 2-hour episode, 10 minutes out of 2 hours isn't a lot. So I decided to watch them, and like it opens up with Chanel being like, I won the battle between me and Daniel, haha, let's go, and she's like ecstatic. So
I
She
feel
cares
like
more
she
about
learned
beating
her lesson.
Daniel than winning the entire game.
Yeah, she
I mean,
literally cared more
if you're
about
like
beating Dan.
celebrating about beating Daniel, he's pretty easy to beat. So I don't know, he's kind of
Yeah.
not that big of an accomplishment in my opinion, but whatever. I guess she needs
It's whatever.
something she can
But
get.
are we good to start our ranking, or are we good to go?
Think
Yeah, I'm
so.
good.
All right, so we can go me, Sky, Underdog, Bitter in that order. Is that a good order for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. At 12, we were just talking about him and how he'd make a terrible decision if he got the hourglass. And I think for that reason, Roxroy is the perfect person, because if he, is on obviously if he's safe, he's safe. But if he's on the bad losing tribe, I think he's up to go home, because he's a very abrasive person who doesn't really know how to play the game, doesn't know whether to ask for an idol from Draya. I don't think he knows about Dreya's advantages at all. He's disconnected, but he still has like that figurehead. Like, he's a larger man, which is always bad at the merge to be like. And then on top of that, even if he gets to Exile Island and gets that lucky, he'll probably not save himself. And then now he's right back up for elimination. So I think he's the perfect person to be at 12. And I don't know. I'm sure you guys won't have him at 12, but I think it's common sense to put Roxroy at 12 here. He's one of the contenders for being merge boot. But unlike, like the Drayas and the Torys, who are also in that spot, he does not have the strategical sense to navigate that spot, I guess, better than someone like Draya. And then obviously Draya has all these advantages. I just think he's in a completely different ballpark. And for me, it was definitely Roxroy on an own island at 12.
Okay, all right. Well, I also have Roxroy at 12. So, yeah, I think he's a person that could be merged, but also he's kind of like a goat. Like, I don't think really at this point anyone would vote for me. He didn't have like a drastic change in gameplay, and I don't think he is, because he's Roxroy. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. He could get far potentially, just because like no one really cares about him too much, and they might just forget about him. So yeah, he's a total goat. He's at 12 for me.
Roxroy is also a 12 for me. I really don't know what to say. I don't think he's made one good decision in this game. Like, I can't think of one. Can you guys think of one?
Nope.
Nope.
I guess. I mean, so if he risks his vote there and they both risk their votes, and would they not vote at this merge tribal?
Yeah, I mean, Omar.
Omar is not going to be able to vote. Oh wait! Wow. If he's on the winning tribe, will he still goes tribal council.
No, it's his first tribal.
His first tribal, so he won't be able to vote.
The first time that he's supposed to vote, he won't be able to vote.
What if he just forgets about it?
Get that
imagine he just forgets for a sec, what happened, and then he remembers
oh my god,
what the hell? What the hell should know?
But yeah, I agree, Roxroy. I mean, maybe that's his best decision, because I could definitely see someone like Lydia just being an idiot and be like, "Oh, I'm the majority. I'm going to risk it. Who cares?" I guess you can call that a safe decision. But even then, obviously, she should have done it now. In hindsight, I don't know. Yeah,
Roxroy knows she's going the tribal, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a good incentive to be like, she's probably not going to risk it. That tribe's going the tribal.
Very true. Very true. But and again, it just shows that his sense of strategy is just out of pocket.
Yeah, he's a guy who wants a majority alliance and just falls in and does the same thing every week.
He literally, in my recap, I mentioned this, that he says the episode opens up and he's like, "Damn, my social game, I'm just realizing now is really bad," and which is good. That's good to acknowledge that. But then he follows that with, "Well, I guess you guys are just gonna have to socially carry me throughout the entire game." Bro, what are you doing?
It's like he's not even trying to win.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
I guess
bro,
he's just trying to maybe realize that he can't win now. He just wants to get far.
He's literally
he's trying to get the 100K from the
right.
That's like a textbook definition of GOAT, is getting socially carried. It's like if you put it in a dictionary, that's literally what he just described it. It's just whatever.
It's like a bad version of the Omar strategy of getting someone really strong to carry you through strength.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
I also like how Tory mouthed it, no, you don't have a good strategy.
Yeah, that was good. She did right in the open right there. That was the first time I think she actually did it around everybody.
Yeah, she's like, you're right, you don't.
Well, no, she mouthed it out loud.
Yeah, she didn't say it. But
I know. But usually I think the editing kind of shows she's doing these faces when people are talking. When I think it's not why they're talking. It's by herself.
No, it shows Zach leaving, and then the camera doesn't cut, and then it shows her making the face, or it shows her walking with Roxroy in the episode 4, and it shows Roxroy right behind her, and she's making I know the people
there
are
was a weird.
She is that crazy.
No, I agree. I think that Roxroy one there was like a weird cut though, where it didn't seem like it was current with what was happening. But no, I mean like she was like really she could have easily been seen when she did it this time.
What if she like
just looked at
makes weird face after?
It was at night. It was at night.
That is true. Yeah.
You think like if someone makes a weird face at someone like that's in their alliance, maybe like they were trying to blindside them. Like, do you think Jeff's like allowed to call them out?
It is. He is calling people out very blatantly, which I think is unfair. Like when Jonathan was like acting upset about Omar doing bad in the challenge, Jeff was calling that out, but Omar can't see that.
True,
because he's behind him.
True.
I think that was really bullshit.
Yeah, I'm trying to like is like, do you think like they tell Jeff like at least like, hey, if like this happens, you might not want to call them out because it might like ruin their game or something like that. Like if you're like
another player can't see. You can't give them that information.
If it's like game ending enough, I think so. But Jeff also tries to stay out of the meet. Like he needs to know about obviously if like they all have their advantages, he's like gonna let them talk for half an hour if it means that they are gonna activate their advantages. But like he tries to stay out of the like he knows who has the idols, he knows blah blah blah. But like he like they like tell him who's on the chopping block, but they like never tell him who's going home for sure, to try and keep him at least from just completely giving away the boot before it even happens.
It was like,
which I think is pretty smart.
Like if someone in my line,
not tell him everything.
If someone in my line said something stupid and like I had a reaction to it, I wouldn't want Jeff to be like, "Oh, hey, why'd you just
Sky is really
why'd you just like stick out your tongue?" Whatever.
I mean, Omar might be like, "I don't know if I trust Jonathan as much as I thought I did." If he's like, getting all upset about me not doing well.
I mean,
okay, but Omar sucked.
Omar
I feel like it's pretty clear.
I know. I'm not saying, but like in a game where you have to trust people, I think it's even a little bit of like doubt.
Well,
goes along.
One, Omar doesn't really have a choice. That's his number one ally. And two, I think Omar knows he did bad in that challenge. And three, I think Omar understands that in the moment you're frustrated because Jonathan can literally like he won the challenge in 5 seconds at the end there. But like if they didn't get there and if they didn't get there and Omar didn't finally clutch up, then that he would have never got that shot to do so. So I can understand his frustration.
No, I get why Jonathan was frustrated. I just don't like that he informed. Like if they went to tribal that night, Marianne's already mad at Jonathan, right? I mean, Lindsay doesn't seem as close to Jonathan as she originally was.
I agree.
And now Omar gets a little bit of like, I don't like that he like kind of like was throwing me under the bus, not doing well in the challenge. Maybe it's time to take Jonathan out.
He was definitely exhaling. I mean, I think it's more a fair game than if Jeff called out an alliance or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely not.
Yeah, hey guys, did you know that there's this alliance that you guys did not know about? What you guys? What do you guys think about that? Like, tribal? Like, wait, what?
That's like, Jonathan, did you know everyone's voting you out tonight?
He's like, wait, what?
That's like who's the girl that went first boot in the server? I forget her. Gianna. Is that her name?
Who are you talking about?
It's like Gianna.
Yeah.
There's the girl.
Yeah.
Underdog. You want to explain?
Yeah, there was this. I don't even know if it was it was probably a troll. It was like a dude, but there's this
definitely
account named Gianna with like this weird picture of a girl, and like 10 minutes into the game, like she started like cheating and using alt accounts to like expose other people's alliances, and she got kicked out.
Yeah, and she like ruined like the guy who went next on their tribe because he was the actual first boot.
Yeah, wasn't that Charles?
Game. Yeah, Charles. Yeah, she ruined his game. All right, let's get back on topic because people, most people.
Most people don't care about Spence Viver.
Right, of course.
Wait, did Bitter ever say his number 12?
My 12's Roxroy too. So
let's go clean sweep.
See, I knew it. I knew you guys had a shred of intelligence. All right, are you good with Roxroy?
Wait, what do you mean we have a shred of intelligence?
What? Oh, I didn't say that. I don't know. So are you good with Roxroy?
I didn't say that. Right after you just said it.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, awesome. He's gonna get a final 3 go unless he's like completely in the minority in terms of alliance. He's gonna be.
Unless he's not saying some whack stuff.
Anything else?
I feel like that's only happens if he's like if it only stays like the Taku 4. That's the only way he goes.
I feel like
someone like Tiffany was a perfect goat, and she got taken out because she just was on the bottom.
I don't think Tiffany was much. I think Tiffany had way more win equity than Roxroy.
I think they just didn't.
Oh, don't tell me you're paying attention to Edgic better.
Yeah,
I'm saying
I mean, I pay attention.
If anyone's not better, you
gotta say, I don't. I saw that Marianne review posted his mid-season power rankings, but after last season, when he hopped on like that because okay, so like. I know like Edge got all hyped up with Tiffany last season, like around like the merge. But the real reason why everyone was high on her is because apparently, and I learned this after the season was over, there was a boot list that came out that had Erica, Deshaun, but instead of Xander, it had Tiffany. And so everyone was hot. All of a sudden, everyone had an inkling that Tiffany was going to win the game.
Speaking,
and it's like, right.
that.
And so, and hold on. And so then the Marianne Review put out a video, and he had Tiffany number one. Just
And
for
did
some
he have
reason,
Erica at like 11?
Yeah,
he
did.
I
mean, that's fair though. That's fair though.
Well, yeah, but she just got her thing. But like he's like, oh, guys, I have a feeling. It's like, so I will never watch another.
I got a feeling.
I think he just posted his midseason power rankings.
Do you want me to tell you his
morning.
midseason power
I
rankings
do.
right now?
Yeah, no, I saw it. And that's what I'm saying. I refuse to watch any video from him ever again. Really.
No, I want to watch it because I want to see how wrong he is.
No, dude, you'll
No,
be,
I
like,
don't, because like
his
he got
top
hard,
four,
right?
bro, is so blurred.
Yeah, well, if he
What
looks
is
for
his top four?
spoilers, and if he gets the right spoilers, you're gonna get spoiled.
Right. That's why I just don't. I do not.
I
want
already
any
got
part of that.
spoiled in Pretty's comment section. It could have been a troll, but the people that he said,
Well, I mean,
the guy said,
spoilers are like always wrong, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's like, they're
yeah.
always.
So
wrong.
I don't.
Like,
Really
well, not
like
always.
90% of the time. 90. I'd say a good 80 or.
Has
90%
anyone
of the
ever
time.
been spoiled on an actual season?
No.
I was spoiled on Philippines.
Really?
like live.
The whole boot order except for the winner.
How'd you get spoiled? Oh, like you like voluntarily got spoiled. Okay.
Okay,
Oh
well,
no, it
actually,
was an accident. Just like
Oh,
going on
how?
forums and stuff.
I mean,
Oh
if-
yeah, that's why
you
I
guys
stay off
wanna-
Reddit during the season because
Yeah.
I mean, like before when I just watched it, but now that I have a channel and everything, and like I actually make money off of it, I can't. If I get spoiled, that ruins everything. Like I
no.
have to pretend like I don't know who
Yeah,
wins. That would
I don't
suck.
I don't like getting spoiled anyway. I like
Well, I was
being.
Who
kinda
likes
spoiled on
getting
40 I
spoiled?
was kind of spoiled on 41, but it wasn't even
Some
my
people do.
fault.
Oh yeah. I mean,
No,
I got
so-
like boot lists put in my comment section, but they were all wrong. Like every single one was wrong.
Yeah, they're like
Every
usually
single
boot lists
one.
are wrong, so it's not even
They're
like.
all wrong. Now,
Well,
what is
a boot
scary is
usually
when
comes
someone
from-
says like the winner or something like that. Then that's scary because it's just like one person. But boot lists are always off.
If there's a correct boot list, it's usually because one of the final three spoiled the boot list,
Right. Exactly.
and it
Or
usually
the
happens
jury-
during
or the
when a
jury.
returnee player's on.
Right.
So
like
returnee
scoop into
seasons
that
always
with-
be a
with
more
rope games.
worry.
I
Yeah.
don't know because I got spoiled for 41 for Abraham. I knew he was gonna go home early because on his Instagram he posted pictures on his Instagram while they were still filming. Kind of
Yeah.
that
I like
giveaway,
saw like an
Abraham.
article that said like or no, I remember when like I was watching the Meridian reviews preseason content. He was like, I actually know that one person's gonna go home in the pre-merge, but I won't say. And I'm like, thank you for not spoiling the season. And apparently that person was Abraham. He posted
Imagine he
something
did say it.
on
He
his
was like,
story. Imagine he's like, yeah, it's actually be Abraham going first. Oh, D, bro.
I mean, it's
But yeah,
kind of
so-
easy to avoid boot lists because you just see a bunch of names and you're just like, oh, let's not look at it.
Yeah,
The,
that's
the,
true. I mean,
the
for
only
me,
one
like,
that's hard is if they like throw in like someone so and so won. You can't really.
well,
avoid
yeah.
that.
Well, the thing for me is like I haven't seen a spoiler in forever. I have all of the words that people put in spoiler comments blocked out on my channel. So if you type any of those words, you get banned immediately without any repercussions. So
oh no.
yeah, it's helped me a lot. Like I haven't seen a spoiler in a while. Hopefully, knock on wood, I won't see on this.
I
season.
heard
But yeah.
spoilers that like Brad was gonna win. Someone said that. I was like, "There's no way."
Really?
It was like, yeah.
Bruh.
Someone said
If
Brad
Brad
was gonna
won?
win. I was
That
like,
would be
yeah.
the
I think I had,
greatest
like, a-
timeline ever, though.
I think I have like a boot list that had like Ricard going in like at the end of the pre-merge. I was like, oh shoot!
I mean, I would have
no.
loved that.
Like I know I got a spoiler for me, and then like Ricard gets to the final five. People are just so
That is
stupid.
kind of satisfying though when you think you know the boot list, like you think you got spoiled, but then it doesn't happen. Like just the
Yeah.
one vote turns out different.
Yeah.
Okay, phew.
I
Yeah.
saw-
That makes that vote exciting because then you're like you thought you knew it and it's not.
Like
I saw
someone
some-
put in my comments that like Swati was the winner, spoiled or whatever, and then
Oh,
Swati
thank-
gets voted out, and I was like, phew, thank God.
Yeah,
That
thank
kinda happened
goodness
to me
Swap
41.
voted out because we both had her at number one.
we all had
Yeah,
a number
thank
one.
God.
I had a number one. I
I
was
was like,
like,
oh, you guys got spoiled.
Yep.
man,
Thank God.
Imagine
But yeah,
people
so
saying Tip was
all
gonna
right,
win. What the hell?
is it my number 11?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My number 11 is Tory.
Ooh.
Again, she's one of these merge boot candidates. I have Roxroy and Tory at the bottom because they're both merge boot candidates. And obviously, although the game is looking to the future, we haven't even hit the jury yet. So I feel like it's not ready yet to just be like putting all the goats at the bottom spots. And also, I think Tory is also kind of considered a goat at this point, maybe a little bit inty-winty. And the only other person that I have that is like a clear merge boot candidate is way higher up on the list because this person has a lot more weapons. Let's just say that. But I think
Jonathan?
that right. I think that that
I know
Tory
it
is someone who doesn't have those weapons, and the reason why she beats out Roxroy, because I think her and Roxroy are definitely the bottom two here because they're the least socially connected. Oh, Tory's less, probably the least socially connected person in the whole game. Her entire tribe was going to boo her and then was going to boo her again. And if they went again right now, they would boo her again. You know what I mean? Like, she's not as bad as Erica was, I guess, but it's pretty close. Like, I could see them all just deciding to vote out Tory, just like they did last season with Erica. So definitely iffy. But the reason why Tory does beat out Roxroy is obviously she's a better player. She has a better chance to win. And I think at this point, she has more of the opportunities because she can flip, whereas Roxroy's not in a spot socially where he can't flip.
Yeah, Tory could be someone that could get the hourglass. She seems like to fit the bill for an hourglass type player to get it.
Agreed.
Okay.
I would really like for a player who we've gotten an edit from to get the hourglass. Although, honestly, everyone on the season's gotten an edit. I mean, the only person that you can really call a dud is Lindsay. And even then, she's been fine, you know? Like, the two people with the least confessionals, don't at me, but I'm pretty sure it's Lindsay and Roxroy. And if those are your two quote unquote duds,
What about Lydia?
Like, Lydia might be in the bottom three.
She just started getting a lot of stuff last episode.
Yeah, so I think she's like bottom three, but not bottom 10. It's Roxroy and Lindsay. Lindsay has 7. Roxroy has like 8 or like 10 or something. So we'll see.
All right. So my number 11, moving down a lot from last time, and I don't like this, but my number 11, it has to be Jonathan. I feel like
Whoa,
bro.
Yeah.
No, you're a beta, bro.
No,
bro,
Sky is using his brain.
I have Jonathan at 10.
I wanted to put him higher. I seriously want to put him higher, but like, just like his edit,
merch time, baby.
Kind of went down last.
His edit did not get down, bro.
I strongly disagree. I think it has nothing. He's getting a great edit, and it's not too good too. It isn't even like too good. Like it's a very balanced edit. We're like getting his point of view. I think the issue is he's Jonathan. It's Jonathan. It doesn't matter what edit he gets. It doesn't matter what precedent's been set before. It's Jonathan. Like, look at him and look at like how he talked about in the challenge about how his tribes are unified. That's terrible stuff.
No, Jonathan's getting. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think even if he does everything right and his tribe does everything right, he's still gonna be the target until up until he goes home. Because I mean, there's no way he gets the end. But I think I think he's playing one of the best games right now. But if we're talking about like we just merged, like things changed. It's not necessarily about who's setting up the best; it's about who is in the best spot. And I think Jonathan will be the target moving forward, no matter how obvious it is.
I was just talking about how his head went down because like. In the first couple of episodes, his tribe was like, "Oh my god, we love Jonathan," but now like Marianne's like, "Wait, I don't like Jonathan as much," and then like,
okay, I don't like Marianne as much, so Marianne can shut up.
and like Omar like
not
isn't
a good
like
argument.
Openly as positive as he was about Jonathan. He was like, "This fighting needs to stop, guys. It's hurting my feelings." So I mean, and if he is on the losing tribe, which he probably will be, because he's Jonathan and his tribe's gonna win the challenge, he's gonna be. He's going to be put up for elimination, and I'm just hoping that he can just win the immunity challenge. So, which he has a good possibility to, unless it's like one of those balance challenges where he I mean, who knows? He might be goated in them. Who knows? He's
one of those feet challenges.
Like I was saying, bro, last season, bro, it's all about the feet. You have to have small feet to win these challenges.
Although Jonathan going in this episode would really make the season take a hit. One, if Jonathan goes in this episode, they're going to build him up as like. It's going to be like as good as like the Chris Noble, if not better. Like I feel like for me, the Ghost Allen merge is one of the best merges ever because they built up the Chris versus Dom thing. And I think if Jonathan goes, there's no one really going against Jonathan. It's just building up Jonathan. So I think it'll be an epic episode if Jonathan goes, but in the long term, it's going to hurt the season more. But I still think that this season and the people who are on it will still be a good season if Jonathan goes in this episode, which I think there is a pretty good chance of. And that's why I also have Jonathan at 10 next time.
Okay. So is it Underdogs 11 right now?
Yeah. I have Chanel at 11 because just like Roxroy, she has literally done nothing right in the game. Like she might have actually done actively worse things in the game than Roxroy, but she's also maybe a little bit better positioned. Although if they didn't merge and Vati went to another tribal, she would definitely be the boot. But yeah, she's just. I don't have a lot of faith in her game ability. From like the Shipwheel Island was just like terrible gameplay. She's voted incorrectly. Well, she didn't have a vote, and then she voted incorrectly last time, and Mike's gonna be mad at her. So I don't really understand her game.
Why'd she vote for Mike?
I actually strongly disagree, but I'll save it for when we get to Chanel.
Yeah.
I strongly agree. If you're saying number 10, I'm gonna say my number 10. My number 10 Chanel, and I agree with everything Underdog just said. So
Yeah,
Bitter?
Spencer,
Okay.
you're just wrong.
So
Bitter?
my number 11 is Lydia, just because she's my other goat.
Ooh.
She got more time last episode, but I still see her as her getting dragged by somebody else who's better than her and losing at the end. I don't see her going anytime soon, so she's not like someone I could think who could go home like at the merge. Like Roxroy has a little bit of he could go, but Lydia I think's in here for a long haul, but there's no chance she wins in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't put someone who's
That's
not going to go, who has no shot of going, like even for the first like 5 votes to the merge in my
Yeah.
bottom 4. To me, that's just a little too low. But I can understand what you're saying though. She has.
Honestly, I hope she goes at merge just because you said that.
Agreed,
I mean, I would love. I would, yeah. Please,
I
take
would
her.
it would be fantastic for the season. Like imagine if like Lydia, Lindsay,
Roxroy.
and Roxroy go in these first 3. Like I think in the order of Roxroy, Lydia, Lindsay. That would be such a good order. And then we have what? We have Chanel, Mike, Draya, Omar, Romeo, Jonathan, Mary. That'd be a perfect like
Romeo's kind of
final 9.
sus. I want him to go.
He's a great player in the game right now. But yeah. All right.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah, you're 10, so you had.
Oh, my 10. Yeah, no, I had Jonathan.
And I already said my 10 as well. So
You had Chanel.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. My 10 is Tory. I don't think she's a total goat, but like she has to definitely learn from her mistakes, and like she needs to go with a group that actually wants to work with her. Because like I feel like she has game potential, but she just hasn't realized it yet, and I don't know that she will. But I can't really put her below because like she's done some things right, as opposed to like Roxroy and Chanel, which haven't really done that.
Okay. I respect the pick.
All right.
Or you better.
So my 10 is Jonathan.
Oh,
Y'all
I-
lost your minds.
No, I agree. Jonathan has a good edit. He's not edited to be like, oh, this guy's terrible at the game. But he's also
There were literally
edited-
people calling him misogynistic for calling Marianne.
Oh yeah,
annoying.
no.
Like Eliza Orleans, I've lost all
Yeah.
respect for her. She
I
thinks
mean,
had
that
a respect for
Jonathan
her?
is
Yeah, I
being
never had respect for
misogynistic.
Eliza.
hold
Eliza's
on,
an
let
awful
me look.
person.
Let me look at this Twitter. Let me see.
No, it's not on Twitter. It's like on a podcast.
maybe
Oh,
that's
it was on Twitter
next
too.
video idea.
Oh,
This kid, bro. This kid.
I was working on something with Eliza too for a video.
This kid, Eliza.
Ooh.
When's it gonna stop?
Trying to
bro?
think.
Eliza
I'm-
is probably like the face of wokeness in Survivor.
How nice.
I think I might just make a video about like overall just the entire community. I mean, you're looking at Ozzy,
that would be like 7 hours
Ozzy's
long.
Twitter.
That's
It'd
the
be like
problem.
a 7-hour breakdown. It's tough because like it's so hard because I want to go after Ozzy and I want to go after High and I want to go after Eliza because they're
Now you know
all
how I feel,
idiots.
Spencer. This is why I never make a video. I want to go after
Well,
everybody.
yeah, but like I
it
like
takes too
but,
long.
like what's the difference is you make like not exclusively politically, but like pretty much exclusively at this point political content, which is
Because
like for
there's so
you it's a little
much-
bit easier.
so
Right,
much to
exactly.
do.
For you, it's easier. For me, it's like I don't want to make every video about on my channel political, but like, damn, it's just like they're asking for it at this point. Like high posts just be bi. Like what?
Just be straight. Why don't you just be
Bro.
straight instead?
And then
Yeah,
we have high defenders responding with he's just joking, and then high puts in that tweet on like the subtweet.
joking.
I am not joking, by the way. It's like
He was
bro.
joking with me too. He's joking
Bruh.
twice, guys.
Bro, he was joking like no.
You guys can't take a joke. Oh my god.
I mean, those people are always
It's
going to defend high, no matter what. Even if your points are amazing, they're just
Right.
blinded by
I
their
mean,
stands.
I'm not doing it. Well, to be clear, I'm definitely not doing it for those people. I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it
for
for
sure.
just for my own sanity. But I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But back to Jonathan real fast. I think he has a good edit. It's just that they're also editing all the reasons why he's going to go early. They're showing everyone recognizes him as a physical threat. Everybody, and everyone also kind of is a little what's the word? Like they have like a chip on. Like they're a little bit bitter that he's been so good and destroying them in challenges. So I can see
Whoa.
them all having animosity towards him.
Mhm.
He's also starting to break down a little bit in his relationships in his own alliance. His closest still seems to be Omar, but even Omar, as Sky said, is a little bit more iffy on him now after saying some things. And I just don't know how you don't look at Jonathan every night at camp and be like, we're letting this guy get closer and closer.
We look at him every night at camp.
I mean, you're already going to be doing that, right? You're like,
yeah,
nothing else to do.
Omar's just looking at him every night at
that's it.
camp, just like staring at him as he falls asleep. He's like, I want to be with him. I don't know.
But yeah,
Whoa.
I think he's getting a good edit in terms of casual, like just normal fans who are not like politically charged, like who care about stupid microaggressions. Where like
Right.
those fans are obviously going
What's
to
a
think it's
microaggression?
freaking.
What the fuck?
A microaggression is basically just making up you think someone's racist or sexist or something. Because you
Microaggression
got a
is like-
feeling.
it's
They
like-
didn't say anything actually racist,
Basically,
or sexist, but you like pick
microaggression,
apart like
they-
one word or phrase that they said and like interpret
like-
it the wrong way.
They come from college campuses. It's basically like it's like offending somebody, but in like an everyday conversational way. That's how the people define it themselves. So think like if you're like apparently saying where you're from is a microaggression. So it's not like, oh, I'm so offended. It's more like you just said a basic everyday term. I'm really offended by that. That's
So,
that's what a microaggression.
Like you could say like, like I slept in the bed and like I hate beds for some
Like
reason.
if
can
you
really
ask
be
somebody where
anything.
they're from, then microaggression.
It's-
If you ask
That sounds
somebody,
dumb.
it's just the dumbest thing ever.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is
exactly.
dumb. It's the big, like, it's basically someone else is inferring your actions. So like, say you picked,
Your intent.
like you're
yeah.
picking a team, right? And you for some reason you in your head why you picked a team and your last pick just happened to be a minority. Oh, why are you picking him last? Like,
because
just
he's like
yeah.
2'5" and he's skinny. I don't know.
Like they don't care about the actual reasons why you would do that. Maybe the person's terribly unathletic or something, but they're gonna base it all based on either race or sex.
My favorite. Nice. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So,
It's
yeah,
really
that's it.
just to push whatever narrative they want. It's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the state of Survivor right now. No, terrible.
I mean, kind of is.
And then number 10, Bitter, right?
Yeah, I just said Jonathan.
Okay, cool. My number 9 is Lindsay. Again, just kind of someone who her edits
Same.
too small
What's
to
going
win the
on
game
here?
at this point. Her edits.
Did you not watch last season? The winner
What?
had a terrible edit by the merge. You can. Oh my god, you guys never.
Uh,
did
She didn't get the
Underdog,
worst edit.
The winner
though.
was also a person of color, woman.
She didn't need an edit, dude. 'cause
Jonathan
We have not
Lindsay
heard
Combs,
anything
she
more
also
from this
builds.
cast, bro.
There was also a person with the worst edit on 41, and Heather. She has the worst edit on the season by far. So
Lindsay.
Lindsay, and on top of that, I feel like to me, Lindsay's in a spot where I think she's not the obvious boot. Whereas Erica was so obvious, it was almost like she's too obvious. They have not given her a boot like edit at all at this point. So I think she's probably going to get sniped somewhere.
I don't know,
Probably.
dude. She's talking about Mario Kart last episode, so I don't think she's gonna
Oh my
go home
God.
personally.
You said what?
I said she's talking about Mario Kart last episode, so I don't think she'll go home personally. You know,
Tell
very
them
important
Mario
stuff.
Kart.
It is.
Talk
It
about
is.
Mario Kart.
That's a microaggression. We're just saying like Jonathan was. You thought Jonathan was gonna say something about like I hate Mario Kart. Ever since I was a kid, I always got beat by my brother in
I
Mario Kart.
always hated Mario Kart.
But that would be considered a microaggression. What Jonathan did. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't want to listen to two women talk about games? Are you
No,
sexist?
I don't want them to
OD.
talk at all because they're women. I'm
Yes.
What? No.
Now that's base. That's not a microaggression.
Imagine Jonathan said that after that. Women should not
OD.
be
He
talking.
kind of
in
did in the
tri-
most polite way he could.
Well, it was more like they're annoying. I don't want to talk, and it was like they're women, so they don't deserve to talk.
I mean, that is my worst nightmare is two like young females talking about Mario Kart in a room by myself.
He's Bowser. Okay, shut up. Like, okay.
Two young females talking about Mario Kart. Okay. As opposed to
aren't
two
we
old females?
gamers?
Okay.
Aren't we
Aren't
just
we just
gamers?
such
We
gamers?
play Mario Kart.
Of course we do.
Such
Number
gamers.
9, Sky.
My number nine. That would be Lydia. The only reason why
Okay.
she is higher than like Roxroy or Chanel's, like she has been like actively bad. Really, I mean,
Right.
She's actively bad at watching what she eats, but other than that, she isn't really.
Yeah, that's pretty
But other than that,
Oh, microaggression.
yeah.
Damn, bro, that's
I wanted to say that
fucked
because
up.
last time the show was like, it's okay to be fat, guys. Be a fat slob. People will still love you. It's like I won't.
I wish you said it like that. That'd be so-
Damn, bro.
Be 1,000 pounds. Like die at 40
Wherever
years
Daily
old,
Stand
dude.
is, bro, you're about to get the wrath of Daily Stand.
If you want to die at 40 years
Yeah, who
old,
cares if I have a heart attack at 50? You're
Yeah.
perfect the way you are.
perfect the way you are. Be 1,000 pounds, yeah.
Who cares
Uh,
about diabetes? All right.
Probably like
Go ahead.
when she walks it, like the can be here, like just like a big like shake,
Godzilla.
stuff like that. Like, oh my god, it's like it's an earthquake. No, it's just Lydia, guys. Oh, okay. And then they all laugh after that.
OD.
Uh,
They all laugh.
OD,
They all
OD.
back their heads up and laugh.
Yeah, like, oh, was that an earthquake? Nope, just Lydia. It's like a sitcom, and like the laugh track plays after that.
Good one, Mike.
Oh, dang.
Good one, Mike. But yeah, so she hasn't done anything actively bad, but like other people like Chanel and Roxroy have done like such terrible things. I just kind of have to put them lower than her, but like she could also just go far just because she is a goat. So I kind of have to put her higher than them. But,
Strongly disagree on the Chanel point, but we'll get to that in a second.
what has Chanel done that's
Underdog,
good?
underdog,
Yeah,
underdog.
I think I'm with Spencer on that. But
Dude,
Underdog.
she risked her vote.
My number 9 is Marianne.
Oh,
Damn, bro. Hold on. The fact that underdog came in as Sky was trying to like finish the argument. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So for most of all, she's just annoying. I
Yeah, right.
hope she gets voted out because like I can't stand her anymore.
Wait, is this you had Marianne? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Yeah, Marianne at 9. Like,
Okay, cool.
can she just shut up,
I had-
please?
I
And,
have Marianne.
like
at
I know
number
she
8,
has
so
an
you-
idol, but like I just like
eat it. She probably eat it. I hope
And she has
eats
an
it.
extra vote.
two of
as
the people last season got voted out with idols. So like, what does that really even matter? And Sandra didn't even use his effectively,
Plus,
anyways.
everyone knows about the idols because
Yeah.
and stuff.
So it's really not all that powerful. The amulet is a lot more powerful,
I
which
hope
people
so.
have seemed to forget about.
Well, she has
Personally,
that. She has the extra vote, right? As
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
She has
but
a
like,
lot going for her.
yeah, still, I just don't really.
I mean, she only
she's
has
definitely on the
two
bottom of
advantage,
Taku.
actually.
She doesn't know it. Like she doesn't grasp that concept, and she's like, evidently,
thinks
what
that
we
she is
saw is
Omar.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, evidently we saw that she
Evidently,
gets into
yeah.
arguments with people about the stupidest things. So like,
yeah.
This is
I
my
don't have a lot of faith
workplace,
in her.
Underdog,
And-
get out. You were working here first, but this is my workplace.
Okay, I
Yeah.
also found the dumbest tweet from Eliza. Calling people annoying, especially when it's about how someone speaks, is misogyny. Period.
Yeah, I saw that.
What if you're just annoying?
I have to make a video, bro. Eliza Orleans has lost her mind.
And then the person
Yeah.
replying to her, like triple ratioed her, said, calling sleep deprived, starving people who've spent days in the elements misogynistic because they called someone with a propensity to ramble / be overly extroverted is annoying is really quite the take. Bravo.
Dang,
And they like triple ratioed her.
Thank
Oh my
God. Thank God. I mean,
God.
you deserve that, dude. Jeez.
Yep.
Calling
Eliza
people-
has now earned her spot.
Was she
on
trying
my
to call
channel.
out Jonathan?
She's
there?
she's earned her spot on the Survivor Clown Mount Rushmore.
I mean,
She
she's
has
the
earned her-
She's she's been that way for a long time.
Yeah,
she has
she's one of the
earned
best in the game.
herself. She has earned herself an entire video on my channel. I might just do it. I might just do it the day after this comes out. So if you're watching this at, I probably gonna drop 3 p.m. on Sunday. Tomorrow's video is probably gonna be Eliza's downfall.
Let's go.
So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean that's terrible, dude. Oh my God. Like
Oh my
imagine that's
God.
your daughter, dude. Wow. Wow.
You lost at life, bro.
Okay,
All right,
and then this. So she
Hold on,
replied to somebody.
Hold on. I'm gonna cut you off there. I think we need to save this content for tomorrow's video. Hold on.
I just need to.
I've
let the man share.
been literally.
Okay, so she replied to someone who said, "It's simple. Whenever there's a storyline about people being annoying on Survivor, I'm going to be on the annoying people's side, unless the annoying people are ugly, Republicans, or men."
Oh, I saw. that.
Eliza says, "Me too."
Oh my God.
Damn Republicans,
I
man.
need that screenshot
damn
ASAP
Republicans.
Rocky for tomorrow's video. I need
Yeah,
yo,
screenshot that.
Can you like screenshot that and send it to me? And then the
Yeah,
other one's
yeah,
going
I got
I
you.
literally,
guys,
I have all those
Awesome,
tweets
awesome.
bookmarked.
Dude, what is that?
Oh my God.
So but they're openly like being
That is
racist.
one
like,
of the
dude, what the heck?
it's everything obic, everything
Well, no, they're
ableist,
everything
I
that
don't
they
even know.
hate. They just don't realize it.
Oh my
They're
God.
openly being
Wow.
like racist, bro. Like,
Wow.
do they not realize this?
Okay. All right. Let's just
And
try and forget about
sexist. Everything they
let's just
hate,
try
they're
and-
doing it right now.
Let's just try and forget about like how dumb people are in our community. All
I
right, good
can't. It's
bitter.
too hard, but
It's
Yeah.
society. We
Bitter.
live in a society.
Number
that is-
9. Number
Wow.
for number 9, I have
Yep.
Lindsay at 9 as well.
Okay.
She has gotten very little in terms of what her plans are for the final, for that turns end game. Also, as I said earlier before in the podcast, she could easily be sniped at any point, especially if they do like a breakdown of like splitting the tribes again.
Agreed.
And she's an easy. Oh, Jonathan's not on the tribe to take out right now, but we could take out
I think-
Lindsay, who's really
I think
in that group.
especially if Taku kind of flies under the radar. Eventually, when they do go after Taku, I could see them totally saying Jonathan's too obvious. He's like, if they have an idol, they're probably gonna put it on Jonathan. Marianne, I mean, it's Marianne. Come on. and then
Yeah, don't do
Omar or Lindsay. I think Omar would have more social connections to dodge the blind side. I think you could see Lindsay just getting sniped out here. Plus, she also is a physical threat to an extent, I guess. So yeah, we'll see. We will see.
I mean, what if you just
I already said my number 8 was Marianne. I agree with everything Underdog said. I'd also like to add on that her edit is way too positive. I think it's too positive in certain places and too negative in other places. Like she's shown to be, she's shown to be socially unaware and abrasive in ways, but she's also shown to be like look, I come from a poor country, like just like I come from a small village. It's like that's like that edit. It very rarely wins.
It's almost like usually no one cares, Marianne.
Right, something like that. But we'll see. All right. Number 8.
So what's your? Oh, is mine on time? Number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Marianne. Like, dude, I think it's an understatement. Like she is one of the most annoying people to ever play this game. My God, is really she annoying? She is so annoying, bro. Like when I watched my parents, and my dad actually leaves the room whenever she gets confessional. I don't because I need to watch it. But he's like, this person again. He goes up and just go get some milk or something like that. It's really bad.
Go get some milk and never come back.
Yeah, right. like Marianne's father. If that was me, if I was Marianne's father, go get the milk. Bye. But oh my God, she's annoying, dude. I can't stand her. Bro, I feel bad for Jonathan, dude. Imagine having to live with her 24/7, dude.
For 11 days, yeah.
I would cry. I if I was Jonathan, I would have snapped, dude.
Now imagine that.
We would have fought by now.
Honestly, the biggest argument against doing 39 day seasons is having to live with Marianne for 39 days.
Yeah, but they got to do it, not me.
I'm joking, obviously. But it's definitely the most valid argument.
If I had to do 39 days with Marianne, I couldn't. I'm like,
I would definitely be sharpening.
I would drown myself in the ocean, probably.
Yeah,
I'd probably be removed for physical violence.
Yeah. I like we're all making alluding jokes, and then Bitter just threatens battery.
No, I'd be like, hey Mary, why don't you come over to my workspace real quick with my machete?
Yeah. How she's like, you hit me, dude. You'd be bleeding out right now if he hit you. You'd be dying. Maybe
you think that's a hit?
You'd be.
If I was something you want to play that? You want to actually be hurt and just chop
and
her
just
head off?
daggers her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oh, you want to? I'll hit you with this. And she starts chasing her with the machete and stuff like that. She tries to
Underdog. Number 8.
Yeah, dude.
Number 8. This is probably going to be a controversial pick. I have Omar.
Wow.
I'm going to be honest. I have a lot of faith in everybody in my top 8. I think any of them could reasonably win the game.
Wow.
I
was a lot higher on Omar earlier. I don't know. He seems primed for me personally to be the merge boot, in my opinion.
Wow.
I feel that's just the vibe I'm getting. He also lost his vote, so it'd be a really easy vote for them to do. And then, I don't know. I feel he's hiding behind Jonathan. He's hiding behind Marianne, but I feel he is visible. I feel people might take shots at him because he's a smarter game player than both of them. And I could see them gunning for Omar before Jonathan or before Marianne, believe it or not.
Okay. I could see that. I could see a scenario where that happens.
All right, moving on. We'll get to
Omar.
Way.
Spencer does not see any scenario in which that happens.
Bro, all these tweets, bro, you're sending,
Bitter.
Dude. Oh my God.
Bitter. What's your number 8?
Oh, well, I'm gonna match you guys. I have Marianne at 8. Okay. There's this great tweet from Tommy Smokes. He said, "Any Survivor fan who claims to love Marianne is lying to themselves." And I agree.
That's the most agreeable tweet ever.
It seems like all fake praise for Marianne. If you had to be friends with her in real life, you wouldn't. But on Twitter, it's easy to be friends with her.
It's the same thing as people who are oh my God, you're my bestie, but they're being almost condescending in a way or patronizing. I think people are definitely patronizing Marianne in a way for sure.
I mean, I tell her straight to her face. I don't want to be.
I hate you, Marianne. Death.
Yeah, right.
Look around, Marianne. This is all my workspace.
Get out of here. This island is my workspace.
This is my island.
Everywhere the sun touches is my workspace, Marianne.
Imagine like Tory's saying, "This is my island," right? It's like-
You
I
should
was
see like
just
a
death on
Roxroy
you,
Roxroy
Island.
man.
You
I
can't
was
beat
death
back
on
neck,
you.
like grab her up by the neck, and it's like chuck her or something. You know?
like,
Yeah. Like it's
Survivor
not even
Island.
your workspace. It's like a public island, and Jonathan is the one swinging a freaking machete. Like this is a weapon that can kill you. Why are you just like blindly walking around in front of it?
Imagine like
Like, come
walking into
on.
a construction site and be like, "Hey guys,
Yeah, without
Maddie,
a hard hat and
I was
just be, like
working
walking
here.
it like waltzing around. Like
This is
yeah,
my
great
workplace.
idea.
Marianne would do that and then like try to sue you afterwards for like not
Oh my
being
god,
like,
they almost hit me with a nail."
no, really, bro. I would have like on purpose if I saw Marianne, like if I was a construction worker and I saw Marianne, I'd be like, oh guys, look, it's like from Survivor. Let's like
He
kill
would
her.
like throw like the drill at her face.
You
Okay,
get Terry on the jury
number
stand, Sky. Yeah, I did do it.
I did do
number
it.
7.
I'll admit it.
Number
I'll go to
7,
prison
number
for it.
7.
I want to be known as the guy that does it.
I have Lydia. Kind of an obvious choice. I mean, I think it's the highest you can put Lydia. Like I feel like once you get to that top 6 range, for me, my top 5, I think all have a chance. My bottom, like from 6 down to 12, have zero chance for me in my head. I think my top 5, I could all see winning. And like really, I'm not really confident in any of my top 5 as far as like, oh, it's a surefire, like kind of how like Ricard was, where like he's definitely getting like has to get to the end and win the game. Like I feel like there's no one like that this season, and I think that's also credit to the editors. But yeah, at 7 I have Lydia. She's a goat. She's not going to win. She's too young. It's just all the above. She's also not a really good player. Yeah.
She's also way too fat.
Yeah, she's gonna
She's-
lose weight on. I mean, Survivor, you lose weight.
You're the first one to
Yeah,
gain
bro.
weight.
It's gonna be the first one. I think Jennifer 36 is that her name? Jennifer 36 did. And that one was
Yeah,
called
I
like
think
a
it
fat
was.
No,
slave.
Katie from Palau gained weight.
Yeah.
Wow, she was out there most of the time. Wait, what the heck? How'd she do that? She was out
Well,
there.
their tribe kept winning stuff.
Okay.
Katie and Palau.
Yeah.
Someone I know there's
Yeah.
definitely someone who gained weight on Survivor.
Yeah, Katie probably gained weight. She came in, she came in looking a lot better, and she came out, woof. Yeah, if you look at her
Came out,
coming in, she's like, oh my, yo, look at Katie coming into the game. I'm saying it to the group chat, and I'll put it on the screen for our video.
She was like
viewers.
kind of like little, you know.
What?
Bruh, imagine
Yeah.
that's you. That's an L, bro. Oh my god. Hold on, let me share this window.
Let's see.
Bro, she actually looks good. Like coming into the game, she looks actually good. Straight up.
Loading for me.
What happened, bro?
Wait,
Tom
what's
was
her
really
after
out
the
there.
game?
Like Tom was really out there. I mean, I could just go to a different one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like halfway through the game. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's her back home. Jeez, she looks worse with makeup. Yeah, it's not looking too good. It's not.
That's
looking
Jeff
too
laughing at Katie before and after the game, right there.
Like what was
Yeah,
Tom
right
doing out
there.
there, dude? What was
It's
Tom doing out
amazing.
there?
good. Man was actually feeding the whole tribe like steroids, except for Lydia, bro.
Yeah, Tom was fattening everyone up so he could do better. at the challenge.
Didn't he get like a shark? Wasn't that the thing that happened? Like he got like a whole like shark or whatever. He was like, I got the shark. And it was like
Yeah.
really manly or something like that. I forgot.
And it was just a dude. in
Speaking
a
of our
shark costume.
audio and speaking of our audio and video listeners, if you want to listen to this pure on audio, where you can turn your phone off, you can play it in your car. Spotify and Apple Podcasts are always open. Just look up Survivor Spencer, and I should come up first. All right. It's number 6, number 7. Number 7. We're on for Sky.
Underdogs.
I don't know.
Oh, underdog.
I said my
I'm
yeah.
on
I already
7?
said yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, number 7?
Wait. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
on 7.
Oh,
Sky, I
didn't
don't
say
think
my
you said your
7.
7.
I didn't.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
say my
Yeah,
7.
that's
My
what I'm
7
saying,
is
Sky.
Omar, or
Ooh.
Omir, you know, whatever. Dude,
Wow.
the other people are just better than him. It's not like because he's terrible. I just feel like other people, because I feel like he could go out of merge or like just like mid merge. I don't.
Plus,
really
he's a 30-year-old virgin. I mean, come on, man.
Oh my god! Like really, Rose really trying to be like Steve Carell. Like no, stop.
But he's like, I don't want to be a 40-year-old virgin. Like, bro. If you're talking
keep
about people
acting like
sticking
that.
their hands up rhinos' butts, I feel like that's gonna probably happen to you.
Hey babe, want to know what I do for a living?
Yeah, keep that man away from the rhinos, please.
Yeah, I feel like he might enjoy it too much. It's like this is the most amount of action I've ever got in my life.
You walk in, his face is up a rhino's
I
butt.
can explain. Like no,
It's not what it looks like.
it's not what it looks like.
Omar,
Actually,
your
it's
pants
exactly
are
what it
off.
looks like. They slipped. I don't know. Like they slipped. I was scared and my pants fell off and they
I
slipped.
was scared. My pants.
Yeah, all right. And he's like, I can explain, please.
Jeez,
Why is your
looking
underwear
at-
off too? Whoa, okay.
I'm looking
You're
at
still
some of
looking
those
at Katie?
screenshots. I'm looking at some of those screenshots from Eliza, and it's just like, wow, how do you say
Yeah.
that and like openly, and you hold a position in public office?
No,
That is
she's
so
all about
sad.
that though. That's her whole. That's the stuff she
That
runs
is
on.
That's
so
her
is, like,
sad.
brand.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, she like those like
She
those
was the
are,
one
like,
that said like
actual
she didn't want to
opinions.
like Republicans going back on because you'll find out they're problematic and stuff like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things I sent to the chat.
Yeah, then I replied to her
Mm,
tweet and it was funny. So.
All right. Number 7 for underdog.
I got again. You guys are not gonna like this one. I have Draya at number 7.
No,
I mean, it's not way off, but I mean, it's still kind of
I
low.
don't like it.
For someone who has
Way
3
off for
advantages.
me.
Yeah, she
three
does have
advantages.
3 advantages. I feel like she's getting a little bit like it might go to her head. I feel like it very easily.
I
could
agree,
do
but
that.
like
Draya.
3 advantages in the game. I mean, it's really, really tough to like put her at anywhere below.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
She also
But
has a
again,
player
like, in the
playing for
merge
her.
vote where she doesn't really know
Right.
anybody, they can easily snipe her out.
She also has the good demographic. I mean, like she has a lot going. That's a
Yeah.
Did you say the
I
good
mean,
demographic?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We haven't heard
I-
any sort of like race alliance. this
Underdog-
year. I really don't think it's
Underdog-
going to happen again.
Not the alliance, but like who you're gonna vote for at the end.
I personally don't think that's going to happen.
Just because they haven't shown it on
I
TV
think it's
does
always
not mean
good.
that
I think
that
it's always
conversation's
good
not
to-
happening.
I think it's always good to come from a quote unquote marginalized group, because like even if like everyone in the jury doesn't, but one person is voting that way, you're like it just increases the chance of you getting that one vote. It's always a plus.
So,
It's never a bad
Spencer, if
thing.
you go on Survivor, then you have no excuse to lose, then, right?
Yeah, I have to win. I have to win immediately.
Do it for the homies. Do it for
Yes,
the.
sir.
Yeah, especially since
Uh,
they don't know a female won last season.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
I mean,
So
Draya
like
did-
a female
did
isn't one, blah blah blah, and
Draya
on top
was-
of that, like a strong female, according to them, like
Yeah, they already gave
mean,
her
she is
that
the strongest female
story.
out there,
So
so-
like
yeah.
To be fair,
they also
Plus-
Erica was the
last
one that
episode.
mentioned no women has won in a while last season and she won. And then they mentioned
well, that's the reason why women
powerful
should
women
win,
with
because Draya should. You know?
Draya.
I mean, because Erica won. Like Erica's like maybe one of the worst winners ever.
I think having the jury know the winner, to me, is just it ruins it for me, because
Oh, yeah, I
one,
wouldn't
I
want to
can't
know.
watch. Like one, I can't watch any of the post game interviews from or exit press or anything from the jury. But then two, it's like I feel like just the fact that like everyone knows who wins. Like I kind of like the people on social media being like, I really hope this person doesn't win the jury vote, blah blah blah. Like I just like the jury knowing who wins to me, and then the winner. I think the worst is the winner knowing they win, because then it's like I feel like it's better to have someone be humble. Erica was like wilding out on social media, like when it was like the episode 5.
Yeah,
and
looking
we're like,
back
what
at
are you
it, it's
doing?
kind of obvious. Now.
Yeah. It's like we're like, what are you doing? You have like 3 confessionals the whole season, and then she goes and wins. I don't know. I'm just
Well,
not.
I think it's
I'm
like
not
it's all
interested.
the jury trying to like explain why they made their choices that they make.
Right.
And they basically give away everything because they know what happens, so they can kind of like rewrite what they actually were doing. Like Danny
Right.
last season, Danny was saying Xander was awful, like, and no one thought he had a chance at winning. I feel like that's revisionist history after the season's over to justify why no one
agree.
voted for him.
I think to me it's just I can't watch any interviews or post game press after whoever goes out in this next spot. After that, it's over for me. I suppose as far as like really online at all, because then that's when I think the spoilers really start to come out is towards the approaching finales, and this just, no. But yeah, all right. Number 7 for you, Bitter, or did we already say that?
Yeah, that's for me. I have a very similar list to Spencer. Our only difference is that I have Lydia at 11 and Tory at 7. So those two are the only switch those two. We have the same exact list. So I have Tory
So we
Tory
just
at
have,
7.
So we've had the same ranking except for you said Tory and Lydia are switch. You have
Yep.
Tory at 7. Okay,
Yep.
I mean that's not outrageous. I like that. I mean, definitely, I disagree, but it's definitely not outrageous for sure.
Just because I see like Lydia as a GOAT. Also, Tory has a little bit more win equity in my mind. Just because
Agreed.
I don't know.
Definitely agree. Yeah, definitely agree. She
Th-
has
this-
more win equity. Her edit
Nope.
has more win equity, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I don't know, just she also has a pretty good demographic depending on who she gets in there at the end with, where she could win.
I don't know about that, but
I mean, we talked about it before.
like,
She got in the end with like
actively.
Roxroy and
No.
Mike. She could win.
No, Mike would win.
I
Mike would
disagree
win.
with the comment about the demographic, but I think definitely for sure she's in a better spot
What,
than
is
Lydia.
demographic fat people?
No, Tory.
Oh, we say Tory. I thought you said Lydia. My bad.
Did I say Lydia back? Oh, no, I had Tory and Lydia switched with Spencer's. That's why. I
Yeah,
mentioned
no,
Lydia.
he has Tory. Yeah, he has Tory. He
Yeah,
she
Tory
says
has
he likes her
demographic.
demographic. I'm like, really? She's
Being
one
a
of the worst
woman.
demographics. I mean, that's it.
I mean, that's better than being a man in Survivor terms.
I guess
think.
so.
Facts.
I think in the end, you're right. Like the whole being a woman at the end, it actually is more helpful than the race thing, because especially if your jury is like full of. I mean, because in the end, if they're
full of
casting half the
racists,
cast, POC and then half the cast white, I mean, you're still gonna have mostly white people. So it's like I think in the end, the race thing matters less than the I'm a strong independent woman at the end like way of voting and thinking. So we'll see.
The stands are on Twitter are gonna be so upset if there's three black women at the merge, and if none of them win, they're gonna be very upset. People
Yeah,
are
really
are
hope-
constantly
Yeah, but you
I-
care
asking.
about the stands on Twitter?
really hope-
Come on.
No, yeah, I care about
I
them
really
being
hope-
upset. That makes me feel good.
I
Right.
really hope that they're all mad by the end of the season.
But like
all
people
right,
are
so we
saying,
have-
since it's like the anniversary of Asepia's win, that a
Is
black
it
woman should
like what
win.
20-year anniversary or something like that?
Yeah, there's something like that.
So
yeah.
so it has to be Draya.
Your
Is that
opinion
it?
is
that
wrong.
The only one. Draya or Marianne?
Or Chanel.
Marianne.
I really see Chanel
yeah.
being in a good spot at this merge.
Oh
I
no
think
no! Yeah, we'll get to Chanel.
We
Number
will?
6, I have Mike. I think that Mike is the last person to cap off this that they're not going to win. For me,
No.
I think my entire top 5 are people who I think generally have a shot to win. I think from number 6 Mike through 12 Roxroy. So Mike, Lydia, Marianne, Lindsay, Jonathan, Tory, Roxroy. I see no chance. I think Mike may be a swing, but like really no. I think for me, like from 6 to 12, so this bottom half, or really this bottom 7, it's just not for me, not contenders to win the game, and I think that's what separates the next person on my list. And from here, really, it's all the people who can win. So now it's more about who's going to make it the farthest and who has the best connections.
Oh God. Yeah. Okay. True. Whatever. We'll see. You're not gonna like where I put Mike then. So.
At one.
God.
No, not at one. Not at one. Not at
I mean,
one.
I am the Mike Mafia manager, so
Mike Mafia manager, yeah,
Mafia
on Discord.
manager,
Yeah,
bro.
That's,
What?
that's what his name is on Discord.
Is it really?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
okay,
messed with
so-
the Eric Inspector.
No, you're not. I don't think so. Bitter.
Wait, isn't it Sky 6?
Oh yes, guys. So what am I talking about?
Oh yeah. So I have Lindsay at 6.
bro, y'all on crack.
Bro, what do you
That's
mean?
pretty high for Lindsay.
That is really really high.
She has given 0.
Way too
No,
high.
no. Let me explain.
I had Lindsay at 9. I had Lindsay at 9. And
Yeah.
I think even that's kind of
And I have her 6, 9. How funny. Anyway, so I have her 6 just because like she hasn't done anything like bad, and she also has that advantage, that 3-way shared advantage thing. Which do you think that's going to be like a big conflict of the merge, since everyone's who has it still there? Like
I
want
think
to
that's
vote
only
you
going to
out.
hurt her game. Actually, I think the other two
That's
people
true,
who have
yeah.
it, Draya and High, are better players than her, who have more power, who are more aggressive. So obviously the advantage.
But they might go after each other then instead of
So-
Lindsay. Since
No,
they're
I
like,
see it as the opposite.
why?
I know. I think I can see those two like power players in the game teaming up to vote out
Take-
Lindsay,
yeah.
and then
Why
after
would they
that,
team
eventually
up if they're
they
trying to
vote
vote each other out? So, like,
Because
yeah,
the-
that doesn't make
because
sense.
The
because
enemy
it's
of
a
my
free-
enemy is
it's
my
a-
friend for a vote.
Right,
That's
exactly.
so cap. like
What?
what? But that doesn't make
The
sense. Enemy of
1,000-year-old
my enemy is my
saying is
friend. No, bro. If you like, I mean, I bet a lot of people hate.
No, the
Hitler,
enemy.
but,
You don't
like,
ever
just
heard of
'cause,
that
like,
phrase?
You've never
Yeah, I've heard of
that
it, but
phrase.
like a lot of people's enemies are probably Hitler, but that doesn't mean they don't like have to like.
No, it's like an
each
alliance of
other.
convenience. Like you don't actually like want to help the person,
It's
but
the
you need
it's
them.
the
for right
whole
now.
point is that you have a common enemy, and
Yeah.
in this case, they're both power players, so it makes sense for them to stick together.
Germany
going
was
after
power
the
playing
merge
World
and
War
flaming
II.
out.
Look what happened to them.
I see them
What?
working together, taking it. Wait, what'd you say, Sky?
I said Germany was a power player in World War II. Look what happened to them.
Bro.
Are you even saying, bro? What?
Yeah, I mean,
Are you off the perk, Sky? What are you doing? All right, underdog. But let's try and get this dumb assery out of my ears, bro. Germany was a power player. What
I mean,
the
he's
hell?
kind of.
Go
It's
ahead.
true. They were a power player.
What?
A power
Germany
player
was
is
a
like
power
someone
player?
who's very influential.
Like what, bro?
I mean, Germany was
What?
basically the reason World War II
No
started.
shot,
Exactly.
bro. No
Bro,
shot, bro.
Why are we talking about
Okay.
World War II in a Survivor
That's what I'm saying.
podcast?
But,
Why not?
In the comments, hold on. In the comments, if you thought that was a valid comparison, then go ahead and say
It
in
was the
comments.
most valid comparison ever.
So- Are you on my side or are you on Sky's side about how what Sky what just came out of Sky's mouth?
I
It's-
said, no, it's
Sky
true.
said
Germany
is
was a
Draya
power
is
player.
basically
Okay.
World War II Germany.
No,
That's
no,
what he said.
No, I said that Lindsay was like. I don't even know who I was trying to compare it to. I just said that.
You
I
have
don't-
to hear. You have to hear what's like. What you're
Sky,
saying.
go on
Like,
timeout for 5 minutes. You
No,
don't
bro.
get to talk.
No,
Yeah,
no,
go on
no,
timeout.
no,
Yeah,
no,
go
no,
on
no, no.
timeout like
Hey,
Germany after World War One.
They came right back. It's not like
I know. That's what I'm saying.
it's
you
like
back, bro. Come back
Germany
easy.
is like Chris from Edge of Extinction. Okay,
come
so
back stronger.
What are you saying? Okay.
He got
Underdog,
voted out in a
underdog.
weak position. They came
Underdog.
back stronger. Except
No, Germany's
won.
more like Rick Devens because they end up losing in the end.
Oh,
Anyway.
Yeah,
Underdog.
he started weak, came back strong, and then is now a
Right,
loser.
right.
And he
Underdog.
fizzled out. Yeah,
Number 6 underdog.
Romeo.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have a lot of faith in the Ica tribe in general. Like all of them are outside of my
Ika,
top
Ika,
5.
Ika.
Whatever, bro.
That's
I'm
okay.
not like a native Fijian, bro. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, come
I
on.
mean, they've said it on the season like every.
I say Ica too. Though.
Yeah.
You see,
so-
you say Ica?
Yeah,
Shut up,
that's that's
Spencer.
a Big Brother
I
player.
actually say hamburger.
I
so it does
Ika.
back
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. All right. Number 6. Bitter.
Wait, bro, you didn't even let them talk about his.
Number 6.
He had an interesting number 6. I want to hear his
Okay,
reason.
good. You're going underdog.
So same reason as Dre. Like I could easily see him getting like sniped out because I feel like even though he's small, I feel like his personality is very much like someone that is on the outside would like recognize as like threatening and like as a leader person.
I think
That's how it comes across to me.
I think to me it's actually the exact opposite. I think if we're looking at the Ika tribe, like there's 2 figureheads, one of which is actually a good player, and the other one is Roxroy, and like it's Draya and Roxroy, and that's what I'm saying is like even within his own tribe, he's like the 3rd most threatening person to go at the merge. I don't know. To me, it just like it's very.
I mean,
I think
I also
Tory-
just didn't have a lot of
Tory's
faith
more
in him
threatening.
like before the game. I don't know. I didn't really like him, so
Yeah, it's okay.
it's still like carrying over. I
To be
feel like.
fair, like he was
Your
like in the
opinion.
last episode, like I want to give my life for this
Definitely,
woman. I'm gonna
definitely.
make her a better Survivor player.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he's like hardcore simping. Like what a beta male.
Oh, he's like the
We will
opposite.
have
It's
to
like
see.
it's a weird simp because he's not interested in women.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He's like I wanted to help.
Would it be
Dre and
would it
be
be
a
better or
Survivor
worse
player. Bro,
if
what?
he was a straight guy saying that? Would it be better or worse?
I
I think
it'd be
it's worse.
Yeah, it is worse because it's more sad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, I want to
All right.
make this woman a better Survivor player, bro. What? What's
Like,
going
Like
on?
Number
I am
6
going
player.
to teach her. He said I'm going to teach her as if he has like knowledge that she doesn't have. Like you both played Survivor the same
Yeah,
amount of days. Calm down.
It's not like he's a returnee or something.
I will teach this woman to be a better Survivor player.
Spencer's gonna do
I'm
that
just-
when he's on Survivor. He's gonna like
I mean, I do. For
go
sure.
up to like an older
Spencer's
woman
gonna
like Heather.
mansplain to a woman how to play Survivor.
I'm gonna be like, you can be
You're
like
gonna
just
lie
like
to
me and
Orange
Ann
and
in the
get
game.
mad at
Let me recap the whole Spence Survivor for you. I just recap the whole game to them.
Sky's gonna be the
Okay,
opposite. He's just gonna vote out all the women. Like
Yeah,
a
let me
true-
show you
like
guys like
bad.
what I did in this online org so that you know I'm a
Yes,
good
yes.
player.
You can be just like Ann. It's like, bro.
Like he pull up a
nobody cares.
tablet while he's in Survivor. Let me show you what I
Yeah.
did in this.
Here's
Pull
all-
out-
here's-
pull
here's
out
all my
phone.
DMs.
You pull out your
Pulls out
phone.
his DMs.
You hop on
See, I
Twitter,
tried to
hop on
betray Bitter right here, but he was a really good player.
Twitter.
Yeah, Bitter and Underdog like came together and like fooled me and I got voted out.
Listen. We don't.
It
we
turns
don't
out the
talk-
dumbest player of the season won. It's really funny.
Who did? Who won that?
Yeah, who won that?
William.
I honestly-
William.
Brent Champagne.
I just voted for the worst player. I think I voted for Vinny, who I thought was the worst player.
No, Vinny wasn't in the final three.
Just a troll.
no, Vinny
just-
You
was
voted,
just a
you voted for
yeah,
William.
Vinny was.
Spencer.
He said what?
You voted for William.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I vote for William?
That's who
I did.
won,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, well then shoot. I
Oh,
guess I
didn't
voted for
remember.
William. I don't know. I just voted for whoever I thought was the worst player, which I guess ended up being William.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's not even bring up Underdog now. voting for
William's
me to win
watching
Big
this
Brother.
right now, like, hey, yo, what the fuck?
Wait, did Underdog not vote?
No,
I
in
voted
Big
for
Brother.
Henry. Oh, Big Brother?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, he did vote for me.
Part of the thing was like I was playing in a different org with the guy that won, so I was like, I might win some.
Everyone
social
was
capital
doing
if I-
that. I
Yeah,
lost Big Brother because everyone was playing with the person in Big Brother.
bro, I'm so
You
sorry you
played-
lost
Big
an
Brother?
online Big Brother game.
Yo, I got Final 2, dude. That's not cool.
Wait, you
Okay.
you played another one of those things? I thought you said I was.
I'll
I
never
thought you
play
said-
Bruh.
again. I'll
I
never
thought you
play
said you were
again.
done with it after.
I
this.
am
Why?
done
Like
now.
why? Like after the first one, I was like, oh my god, I'm never doing that again.
I
That's
felt the
so
same way, but I
unhealthy.
got dragged in by everyone saying, "Come on, you should do it."
Calisay.
Calisade told you that's it. It's the only
Calisade.
person.
I'm in
dragged.
Calisade Survivor right now. I'm in the top
Carmen did
4.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Calisade.
It's such a weird game though. There's like
Player rankings at the end. I think that like for our Spence Survivor, it was Bitter number 1,
Mhm.
Elon Bitter number 1, Carbon number 2.
Carbon
which
number
I think,
2.
I think is justified. Then it was Elon number 3, me number 4, and then it was
I was number 5.
You were number 5. I don't know.
Anne was number 6. Okay, why are we talking about this? Let's rank the players on actual Survivor, not spend
let's rank the
Survivor.
players.
Yeah, anyone who doesn't play orgies like this is.
Yeah, everyone just like just skip
Wait,
ahead.
what
But
did you say? Did you
okay.
say orgies? What? I don't know.
ORGs.
Online reality.
There's no orgies, bro.
games.
Calm down.
I don't know,
Calm down,
bro.
buddy.
I
Let's
don't
not
know.
let's not get it twisted, Scott.
Down, dog, down. Okay.
I
Don't
twisted
forget.
it.
Don't forget.
number-
You asked to be in one of those with us.
Number
did?
6.
Those
Number
ORGs.
6.
Yeah.
Number
Uh,
6.
My number
for
6
Peter.
is Mike.
Okay.
Let's
I
go.
also have number. Oh wow. So we have the exact same person again. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
Mike's got an idol, so that's good.
No,
He's
it's
awesome.
bad because he's gonna lose it.
I feel like he would also be terrible at a final 3, like answering questions and stuff.
Especially
And
with this new format too, where it's like they get to argue with you. Yeah. No way.
No, dude,
I
I'd vote for him because he's like, "Hi, I'm gonna kiss you." If you vote
no,
for
it's
me.
more likely High's going to be in the final 3 with him and lose.
And they're gonna
lose to
hug
High.
each other. They're gonna hug each other after and be like, "I love you" and stuff like that.
I want you guys to give your vote to High over me. I love him so much. That's what
Bro,
Mike's
that was
gonna be
so
doing.
weird, bro. Then they hugged each other. I was like, "Love you, bro." It was like, "I love you too." I was like, "No, please, don't do this. Stop."
Don't do it, Mike. Don't do it.
I
Mike,
have
kiss
to.
me on the
I'm
mouth to
switching
prove
teams.
your
We're
loyalty.
switching teams.
Kiss me on the mouth to prove your loyalty.
Oh, that sounds like a bitter fever dream. All right, number 5 for me. I have Chanel. I'll come out and say I have her pretty high up
Oh,
right
come
now.
out.
I have
Um,
Chanel at 5. Jeez.
Bro,
Yeah,
what?
so
Wait,
I-
wait,
Copy
what,
list.
what
I swear.
happened? What
So,
happened? Wait, what were we just-
I think no, we're at not number 5. This is number 5,
Okay.
Chanel. I have Chanel. I'm bitter. Apparently, also has Chanel. To me, Chanel is someone who in the pre-merge makes one mistake. I think she plays basically everything else. Not perfect, but just like fine. I mean, like she plays.
What?
Okay, what's her other mistake besides the risking her vote?
Who? Wait,
Voting for
Chanel.
Mike, the last
Dean.
tribal.
Yeah, voting for Mike the last tribal, lying about stuff which like alienated Daniel, and then also alienated her from the rest of the tribe.
Let
And we
me-
saw like High talking about how he wanted her out because she wasn't trustworthy.
So you said one thing in the whole paragraph. So I'll address that one.
I said 2
And
things.
then, 2 things. Sorry. 2 things.
That equals
Plus the
3. I
risking
can
the
do
vote.
math.
Plus the receive the vote.
Bro, it sounds
One
like
and
Yeah.
2 and 3.
2 plus
Okay,
2 is 3.
so-
4, 5.
okay, can you put them in an actual formulated list now so I can
Okay,
go through them?
1,
Do you know
risking
what
her
kind of
vote. 2, lying and
I
getting in an
just said
argument with Daniel.
Other than risking her vote.
Okay, lying about her risking of her vote and getting exposed for that. Arguing
She
with
told Daniel the truth about risking her vote.
But at tribal, she lied to everybody else and got exposed for being untrustworthy about that.
Ooh, he's
Yeah,
right.
she tells Daniel, the person who she's flipping with. If she tells Jenny and Mike, then they would collapse on Chanel and Daniel because now they don't have a majority anymore.
Yeah, but she got exposed for being untrustworthy, and then we saw High last episode saying,
Can move
"Well,
on.
Chanel is untrustworthy and she's lying about
What's
stuff."
your,
I don't want.
I
No,
was-
no, 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 keep
Second
going,
reason.
keep
What's
going.
the second reason?
And then she voted for Mike.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
was kinda goofy.
Mike, from what I understand, she thinks that Mike, Daniel, High, Lydia, they're all voting for her. And so if that's the case, hold on. But then hold on. She thinks that Daniel is voting for her and that everybody else is voting for Daniel. So her voting
Yeah.
for Mike makes it so that if Daniel plays a shot in the dark, or if Daniel magically has a second idol or an amulet or something, whatever, then Mike will go home on the bounce back. So
That's why she did it.
me.
But that's still not going to look good to Mike.
Right, of
Yeah.
course. But in the end, it does make her guaranteed to go past that tribal, which is the
That's-
the last tribal of the pre-merge.
That is
So,
true, I guess.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
then.
She probably didn't think that because she's a terrible player. She probably
Well,
just thought-
bitter-
the biggest problem is
bitter-
that she lost her loyalty, kind of gained it back a
Right.
little bit, and then lost it
Well,
again.
High doesn't trust her. He like openly said that he does not trust her, so that's kind of bad. But
Right.
Yeah.
Chanel at number 5, bitter.
So I have Chanel at 5 just because her only chance I think of going home was pre-merge, and now she's gonna be a free agent. Everyone's gonna want to grab her. I think Draya is gonna want to grab her. You know, you got that black girl magic. You know,
Black girl magic. So
I
pulling
don't
Marianne.
think he said that.
Yeah.
But I think Chanel, she's in a really good spot. I think the 3 people don't trust her. That's only 3 people. I think everyone else is gonna want to work with her
Why?
because why not?
And
They're gonna
even
need a
then,
number.
like the
Why?
3 people who she's with are still probably going to want to vote with her for the first few votes in the merge. because
High openly saying I don't trust her and I don't want to work.
do you
with
think
her."
High is going to blindside someone from his own tribe when
Yes.
the numbers are 4, 4, and
Yes.
4? That'd be the dumbest
Yes.
thing you could possibly do.
I know it is.
Yes.
And he's
Stupid,
gonna do it.
stupid. That'd be the
Well,
dumbest thing you could possibly do. Come on.
I
This
know,
is why I
really
said that
good.
they should have voted out Chanel over Daniel because
Correct.
no one's
Oh
everyone can
no,
see
I
Dan.
disagree.
I think
think
everyone
Daniel-
else is going to see Daniel as untrustworthy. I think everyone else is going to see Chanel as an extra.
I agree
vote.
that Chanel's a bigger threat to win the game, but I think Daniel wrecks your own game, wrecks your game. Like
I think
Daniel,
Chanel wrecks their
Daniel
game
wrecks
as well.
high games. I think Daniel wrecks high games. High
High
games.
games.
High games.
High games.
Let's play high games.
high games.
I
high
think
game more effectively.
If you're
yeah,
high, I
that's why.
feel like you can handle Daniel better because you kind of know what Daniel's about now. Chanel, I
disagree.
think you can't control at all because once she's at merge, she's gone. She's working
I
with
think
other people, and you're
I
I
screwed.
do like your point of like Daniel will ruin his own game faster, but I think he might take you down faster. But we'll see. My number 4 is Draya. I think that Draya is someone who I can't put on the top 3 because she is a big candidate to go out.
Wait, I
after
thought we were
merge.
still on 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
no, I
already-
just gave my 5. It's now 4.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
say
But-
my 5.
I didn't say my 5. Spencer, did you,
You
say
said
your
your
5?
Yeah.
I didn't. Wait, what did I say my 5 was? I didn't say my 5.
Who's your
Oh,
5?
well then say your 5s.
My 5 is Tory.
Oh, okay. I
We
guess
already
we did
talked
skip
about
yours.
it.
Yeah, we already talked about it. So.
My 5
no.
is Mike.
No.
Talk about Mike. Okay. Cool.
All right, so yeah,
not
yeah, Mike
mine.
around where we have Mike.
Cool. So
Mike's
Mike, so for me, my number 4 is Draya. Draya, obviously she's stocked up with all this stuff, but at the same time, she can't be in my top 3, specifically just because she is like one of the candidates to go out at the merge. I think there's really only like 3 or 4 people that I think have a really, really good shot going out at the merge. And I think for me, Draya is one of those people, based off her edit and also based off of her mistakes that she's making, and also the fact that she's a gigantic threat, and also the fact that her edit's been ramping up. It's just like, I don't know. To me, I think that they're all pointing to her being at least a candidate to go. Plus, I do think that her being stronger hurts because it hurts in this twist because her winning would be bad in this twist, obviously. So we'll see. I think Draya definitely has to be at least in your top 5 or 6. She has 3 advantages. She's not like socially isolated by any means necessary, and she's not like too aggressive, at least not yet. So we'll see.
Yes, sir. Draya top 3. Actually,
And we got 4s from all you guys.
Bro, you're really a Draya enthusiast for someone who says that women are better than men.
We just forget about that
They
part,
are
okay?
in the new
Forget
era
about
of Survivor.
that.
Just forget about that part, okay? Everything else is great. Just forget about that part. She also said sorry after that, so it's actually okay. So actually, if you look at the transcript,
Yes. Sorry.
This guy really is stepping for a feminist.
yeah.
I also like how you women can find idols now. Yeah, now that they're super easy, where they just throw them on the floor.
Like, do you think the idols are like
Angelina can find an idol, dude.
like imagine the idol said only can be found by man. Like what? Like bro, what are you
dude.
talking about, bro?
It's just
Well, they
'cause
used to be only be found by men, but that's when they were hard to get and took skill.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and women don't have. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you,
No,
Sky.
no.
We're on the same page.
Yeah. Exactly. No,
Oh my God.
Same mindset.
It's
Same
just like,
mindset.
where
Same
was Draya's
mindset.
idol? Where was Draya? Wasn't it just like sitting there in a tree? Wasn't even like,
yeah, it was on a
I mean,
tree
it's
branch.
also
Like,
the
bro.
Beard and just not really an idol. So
remember when you had to like dig a hole and find one?
Yeah, I missed that.
Russell
Like,
digged in the tree in front of the whole tribe. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Dude, freaking women, you need to make it easier for them to get on the same level.
God.
I'm not. We're gonna move on.
Oh, so Drake can say men suck, but I can't do the opposite?
No, I'm talking about like me personally.
I'm just messing. Any females in the audience, I'm joking. I'm
Wink, wink.
joking.
There we go. No, number 4. I don't know.
Not really. Okay.
Wait, did Sky give his number 4?
yeah.
Who was
I
it?
did. I got my number 5, silly Billy. Okay.
You gave your number
Yeah, who's your number 4?
This is all about
It was-
skipping over Sky right now.
Well, because we started talking about Draya. I thought you guys.
My number
What?
4 is
Yeah,
Draya.
because that was your
Oh.
pick, Drake.
Right.
My number 4 is Draya, though. So
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, why didn't you say
I know,
that?
not top 3. I know, I'm sad about it, but she could go at merge. It seems like, but I hope that doesn't happen. But,
Okay. Y'all are going to be mad at this pick again. You guys are not going to like any of my picks, I feel like. But here we go.
I hate you,
Spencer, you literally said this person isn't going to get voted out for at least 5 tribals, and I think you're right. So I have Lydia at 4.
Do you have the person who cannot win the game at number 4?
How can she not win the game? She's greatly positioned.
She's so
Okay.
fat.
She's great positions to get to the end and lose.
Okay. First of all, she's not winning challenges. Okay, one. Just one.
Who
Just-
cares?
Hold on.
The only challenge Erica
Hold
won was because she had to be dating.
Wait.
Hold
What
on.
if it's a food eating challenge?
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. That's
Rose
one
taking
thing.
this personally.
One literally one thing.
What about that
Two.
human ball
Two.
where she used to roll
Two.
down a hill or something?
Two, on top of that, her tribe is now basically down a number because obviously Chanel's going to flip immediately. Three, what is she, 22, 20, 21? How old is she?
I think
Bro,
Bro, I don't
22.
care about
think
your
22.
age.
Hold on. Bitter, how old is
Bro's
she?
being
I think
ageist.
it's 22. I think.
Okay, well, she acts like she's 15 years old. So, I mean,
So does
I mean,
Marianne.
she exactly. So she I feel like a big part of it is like someone like Xander is 20, but he acts like a 25-year-old. So I
I'm
think
so
he at least
eloquently spoken.
I think for me, Xander wasn't someone who like had no shot because of his age. Whereas even though Liz older than Xander, she acts like she's like literally 18, if not 17, 16. And on top of that, she's in a spot in the game where she hasn't made any moves herself. She had to get saved by a high during the free tribal moment. She should have gone home pre-merge. She was on the minority pre-merge, and on top of that, she's coming into the game down 3-5-4, I guess, so whichever tribe Chanel flips
Yeah, but
with.
Tory's flipping too.
Right, again, there's no way Tory flips to the Vati tribe. You
I could
really
see
think
it.
Tory's
No.
no
I don't see
way, bruh. So okay, so
Wait,
now
you
it's
think
what,
she's gonna
down-
flip to the Taku tribe? She like openly said that they're jealous of them. There's no way she's flipping
but
there.
Again,
It's
do
a
you
fact.
see her
Facts. Only
flipping
facts being spoken
to
right now.
Personally,
do you think Tory's gonna flip to the Mike's side, bro? Really?
Yes, Mike. Everyone wants to be on Mike's side. I want to be on Mike's
Really?
Yeah,
side.
come on.
Really?
I
Hop
think
on the Mike
I think
bandwagon.
Vati and Ika are gonna work together.
I
We
just,
gotta
I
hop on the.
disagree.
We gotta hop on the Mike
I
bandwagon.
think that they're gonna fight each other because they're all overplaying the game, and that they're gonna leave Taku for a few rounds. But we'll see. We'll see. That's number. Did we get your? Oh yeah, you had an outrageous. You had an outrageous number 4. Bitter.
Okay, so
me?
you said your 4, Sky Draya.
Oh yeah, I thought you were saying that I had an outrageous.
Oh no,
No.
It's
We
underdog.
have the same. We have the same number 4. How can we have an outrageous?
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was
Yeah.
like,
Dude, your 4 is so bad. I mean, it's the same as mine, but
But you know.
So-
I'm
So my-
racist, so it's not. Okay. So you said that.
what?
What are you?
Okay,
saying?
so I have 4. At 4, I have Omar. He's actually dropped for me a little bit. I can
Whoa.
kind of underdog's selling me a little bit on. He could be
Okay.
easily be seen as a threat. Let's just take him out early because he has no vote. He's very vulnerable right now at the merge.
Facts. She doesn't know that.
Agreed. Definitely, he's very vulnerable. He's also Jonathan's
The 30-year-old
sidekick. Again,
version.
I'll just get to why I think he's gonna be set up very well at the merge when we get to him. But okay,
I
number
could see
3.
I could see because he had the Chanel, like he talked to her at the extra vote, but like that didn't go
Again-
well for them, so I don't see that.
Right.
Yeah, that
I mean,
didn't go well for them.
him also not having a vote. I mean, maybe even like up to the second vote after the merge is definitely not good. But again, we'll get to Omar because he is in my top 2 because at 3 I have High. I think High for me is someone who I can't put him top 2 because I feel like I could see like them just collapsing on the Vati tribe who has had like all this crazy strategy. On top of that, again, High is basically has 3 people on this tribe. And on top of that, it's not like they like have 3 people coming in. They're gonna actively have someone flip to the other side. So now it's 3, and then the other tribes get 1 extra. To me, it's a big hit, and I feel like I can't put him in top 2. I also think there's an issue with his winners edit as far as like we have seen him actively play the game bad at certain points. On top of that, he did come from the minority on his tribe, and I think on top of that, Mike, although he's loyal to High, I think Mike isn't
He's
like
a little too
loyal
low to High. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think Mike's just trying to save himself. He's not loyal like he was to Jenny. Where like it's his natural number 1. It's more of an artificial Daniel and
That is
and
real
Chanel
love,
type of
Spencer.
alliance.
Mhm.
How
Yeah,
dare
I love
you.
you so much. They hugged shirtless. So I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
smooch smooch.
Yo,
All right. Yeah.
It was on the TV show. What do you mean it happened? We all saw it.
caught in 4K.
Underdog or no?
Mike get a divorce.
Why do you keep skipping
Sky
Sky?
3? Sky 3.
Because he's too mad at my.
Sky 3. Guys.
Okay. Anyway,
Sky-
let's see. So number 3. Who do I have at number 3? Actually, I'm looking at someone getting
Oh, I have
killed in the
Roxroy.
background. What the heck?
I have
Someone getting
Roxroy.
killed in the background. I heard like a.
That's Jonathan Machete and Marianne.
Yeah.
Oh, send me the video. Okay. Anyway, yeah, at number 3, also high. He's not gonna win. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Also,
Agreed.
his Twitter, I don't like it. So there's that.
That's gonna hurt him in the game of Survivor. Very bad.
Yeah.
For real.
for
Like,
sure.
Mike's
No, but
gonna
his
look
Twitter's
at-
gonna help him in the game of Survivor.
Mike's
the way
gonna
it's
look at his
going.
Twitter and be like,
That's
"What's-
true.
I hate, is Mike white? I don't even like.
No, I don't think he is because the Survivor diversity campaign stupid Twitter constantly promotes him, so can't.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's Italian, Mike.
Mike
I love
isn't
how-
white.
I love how the Survivor
Wait,
Diversity
Italian-
campaign,
wait, what are you
Twitter
I
promotes
don't even know what I'm
everybody
talking
besides white men.
Italian is white, just like Russian's white.
No,
Like, bro,
silly.
what?
Silly,
whatever,
silly.
whatever.
Anyway,
Just-
yeah.
He's
so,
something. I don't know.
Hi,
what it is.
yeah.
Let's move on.
No, I gotta say, so like,
No. I'm
Hi-
talking about moving on from Mike's race. Let's move.
Okay, yeah.
on
So
from
like
there.
the problem with High is that the only reason like why he isn't in the minority on Tribe is because two terrible gameplay moves happened and like that shouldn't have happened in the same time. First of all, Chanel risked her vote, which is like super dumb. Why did she do it? I want to know why she did it. Because like, oh, you got to play this game risky, you know. But even though she said at the camera, I need to get my vote because it's important. And I might as well risk it. Let's do it anyway. And then Daniel just absolutely like was terrible at tribal council. That's the only reason why he's like even like in the power position was because two incredibly stupid moves happened back to back. So it's not like he's like good at gameplay or anything. He should be on the bottom of his tribe. But
right.
Other than that,
I mean,
I don't
his
think it's gonna be a
his
target
social game
merge.
is just like it's not it. Like
Yeah.
I think Jenny said it best, where he's really good at deceiving and lying. Because apparently he like had a conversation with Daniel on the beach, like before Daniel's boot. Daniel was saying in his ET interview where like he like talked to him about how like Daniel's fighting for like leukemia survivors, and High was like, oh my god, that's so like this and that, and then he voted him out like a
that's
day
so
later.
eloquent.
So like Daniel felt super confident. He said like after that, I was like, he thought there was no way he'd vote me out because it's gonna be on TV.
Oh,
this,
so he was
that.
actually pretty confident then.
Oh yeah, no. Daniel was confident, and he said that's why he was confident like to go fish because like he felt that safe. But yeah, so
Oh, it happened before the challenge.
no, yeah, that happened before the challenge. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It happened like the day before. So High's really good at deceiving and strategy, but I think the fact that he was on the bottom of a 6-person tribe speaks to his social miscues and the fact that he just isn't maybe the best social player, which is obviously like to win the game, social is a big part of it. And so for me, it's just like the
Unless
small
you're
things that
Erica.
keep him out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Erica's. I think that's her thing is social, right? It's supposed to be her thing,
Yeah, but like everyone, like I don't think people liked him.
right? Exactly.
But yeah, I mean,
I think people will see High as a threat at the merge.
Yeah.
Agreed to.
Yeah,
this guy's
he,
good.
like of the three people that have the amulet, is he like the most threatening? Is he more threatening than Draya?
I think they're evenly threatening.
So,
He found the amulet.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
In
no.
the very beginning, it was
I'm
Draya,
thinking
Lindsay.
I'm thinking of my
It was Draya, Lindsay, and
thinking of
High, right?
the person at number one right now, like thinking of my argument for why they're there, and then you said that I was like, wait, that person found the what?
Yeah,
No.
no. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, he was one of the three people at the very beginning that found the twist or whatever. It was Lindsay, Dre, and him. I could honestly see Dre and High like kind of like going at it and trying to like get rid of each other because like who cares about Lindsay? I don't.
Agreed.
And
Although
Dre's
I
gonna
think
win because
they'll
she's Drea.
probably go after Taku.
Yeah,
We'll see. Okay. Top three number 3 underdog.
Number 3. Are y'all ready for this one?
I'm so ready.
I am a Chad.
Roxroy.
I had Roxroy at 12, bro.
Oh yeah.
I am an alpha male.
Jonathan.
Because,
Oh, here we
my
go.
God,
Yes.
bro, I should clown, bro.
Yes, bro. I have so much faith, bro. I have so much faith.
Not
They
faith that he
literally
wins.
cannot boot him at
3.
this point in the season, or like people will stop watching because like he's such a draw for the TV screen. Like people are watching because of the things he's doing. Like
You think they're saying that
can't-
on the island? Let's not vote
Yeah.
Jonathan out.
Yeah, I think they
TV.
are. I think they are. And
Marianne
also,
isn't.
like he's gonna win every single challenge to make it to the end. Okay.
Okay.
Like we've already established that it's like a fact. Also, like it's freaking Survivor 42. Okay, people are gonna vote someone out because of like.
because of what?
Like, does that,
Wait, we're all looking at
that's
the
you?
clown though. We're all looking at the clown.
Nah, bro. Underdog. Everyone else close their eyes. Underdog. Look at that,
I'm
bro.
not
Look at that
looking.
right now, bro. Stare at it.
Bro, okay, you ain't even let me.
Got
you ain't
him.
even let me finish, bro. Shut up. All right, okay. Also, it's freaking Survivor 42. People are gonna vote. Someone's like, "Oh, he's just too big." Like people that have small feet are better in challenges. Okay, so like he's not gonna be seen as much of a threat as like he would have been. Like,
one puzzle's gonna destroy him, underdog.
yeah, but he's not gonna be as much of a threat.
No, like one puzzle.
He's actually decently like he's actually a decent like social player. I feel like he's gonna be.
Clown
what-
University. Here you go, bro.
All right, bro. I'm done. I'm done.
Actually, clown.
No, I do agree with that though. He's not even getting challenges because of my
I
feet
don't-
theory. Remember the feet theory I have, where they're
Yeah.
purposely trying to make women win more challenges because like all the challenges like balance challenges where like smaller feet are like better to
Yeah.
have.
Plus, we saw
Right,
Danny go to like final 6 last season. He's a big guy.
Okay, well he's no Danny. You know, he's
Yeah,
better.
he's
Danny's
definitely
not as
Jonathan's
outstanding.
a better player than Danny.
But Jonathan's like double the size of Danny. He's way more.
Right,
He
that's the
stands out
point.
way more.
Yeah, he could be
And
like
also
a
because
Danny
the-
stood out way
and-
more because the
and
last
also-
season's
and-
cast
and-
was
and
full
also-
of like people
and
that
also-
have never
No,
touched the
because
sport in their life.
Danny had
And
Xander
also-
there.
Yeah, and then also on top of that, Jonathan is the only one there. And then on top of that, it's the fact that Jonathan made that comment about him being the strongest, and also the fact that
Omar wants
his
to be
tribe's
top.
winning, and the other tribes are so mad about it. And like,
Yeah.
no.
Omar
Also,
wants to be a
Jonathan
top
isn't amazingly social. Like he's okay, but he's not amazing.
Okay,
Let's
get a
back to common sense. Bitter at number 3.
All right, at 3, I have
Common sense
high
media.
I like
for
that.
kind of what I said earlier, where I think everyone's going to see him as a threat.
Do-
I
do-
kind of
do
see.
we have the same list. Do we have the exact?
No.
same list?
I have Draya higher.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Okay.
But I do kind of see High and Draya possibly working together. It just,
Whatever
I
keeps
feel like
Dre
their
in the game.
personalities kind of match.
Which I think is great because then that means that power players stay in the game and then they blindside her
Whatever keeps
later.
Dre in the game.
I like that.
But yeah,
Whatever Romeo likes to do.
something about High doesn't read to me as winner though. So
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah,
it's at 3.
agreed.
Maybe like a Ricard where he gets like 5th or whatever like that.
Yeah,
see-
and
I see
then
Ro-
I
I
see
see-
like a
I see Romeo as the Ricard.
I see, no,
Nah,
I
he's
see
not
Romeo
big enough
as
character.
like losing fire. And speaking of Romeo, it's my top 2. I have Romeo at number 2, and I have Omar at number 1, and that's why I was so shocked
Wow.
to hear Omar's at 8. It's crazy. But yeah, to me, I think
It's
Omar
crazy.
is someone. I think
Crazy,
I
bro.
think that if you're looking at comparing Omar and Romeo last episode, his stock dropped instantaneously after his comments about after his comments
It's not a word.
after
That's
his
not a word.
comment
It's gonna be a new word now. I love that.
Instantaneously.
after his comment about basically playing the whole game for Draya because he wants
I would do it.
a strong independent woman to win the game. I mean,
Yes.
it really felt eerily similar to Brendan at the post merge of Token Sheen saying he wants
Yeah.
to play the game for JT, which is terrible for her edit, or not for her edit, for his edit, but honestly, it basically is her. But yeah, to me, I think Romeo to me just is showing worse. On top of that, I think at the merge, although I think Romeo's in a better position, I think once Jonathan does go, it puts Omar in a spot where
Not
now
gonna go,
he's
though.
not he's no longer in that pair. Whereas he's more of a free agent. Whereas in Romeo, I feel like when Draya goes, he's now more exposed and he's more of still a threat because he still has that entire Eco 4 kind of wrapped around his finger. So I think Romeo goes in with a better, I guess, target. I also think Romeo plays the pre-merge better, but I think Omar plays the post-merge better. That's my personal opinion.
I don't know. After you said instantaneously, I don't know if I can say. It's like...
All right, go ahead through number 1 and 2.
That should be one of the instead of the MVP.
All right, you guys aren't
That
gonna
should
like
be.
this, but here we go. At number 2, I have Mike Turner at number 2.
That is crazy.
It's an opposite day, bro.
Let's go, Mike Turner. He's gonna shock the world, bro.
What's
he's
one good
gonna-
move Mike's done, Sky?
No,
Nothing. He has not made a good move.
Nothing.
They clowned on Mike in the edit, bro. They clowned on him.
No,
I was
but
gonna
look-
say Mike did some okay things, but you said nothing.
No,
He's at
Mike's
your
done a
two.
couple okay things, like hugging high. You know, trying to get on high's
He,
good
he
side.
did jump back to High and Lydia. That was smart.
Yeah, that was smart. And the fact that, like, even though he should be on the bottom of his tribe because he tried to blindside High, High still likes him. That just shows you that Mike is a social,
Well, I think that's
High's using him.
eloquent.
I
and
think
social.
High's using him.
Also,
No,
the
no,
other two
Mike's
people
using High.
betrayed him more than Mike did. So
Right.
No,
that's more
Mike's
the
using
reason.
High, dude. You're all
Yeah.
gonna laugh at me, but when Mike becomes the winner of the season, you know you won't laugh at me.
How's he the winner of the season at 2?
bro? I'll jump off a building, bro. Look, I'll jump the Empire State Building, the top of it, bro. Seriously.
Okay,
Someone
clip
clip
that,
this,
clip that,
someone
clip
clip
that,
this,
clip
clip
that.
it,
clip it.
You better hope the Empire State Building is lowered.
Yep, definitely lowered.
I want to see that happen. I want you to.
I'll
jump
just say
off the
something
Empire
worse,
State
but I don't want to
Building.
say it.
The only
100%.
reason why he's not at number 1 is just because I really can't put him at number 1 because of all the bad things that's happened to him. But I think he's a good Chelsea player. I think
Number
people are
1,
gonna
baby.
like him.
Number
I think-
1.
Let's hear number 1. Let's hear number 1.
No, I think honestly, I know what happened last episode, but I still got to put him at number 1 because I'm not going to put him at like below just because he said one thing, even though I do think it's bad. I have Romeo at number 1 just because he's played the pre-merge the best.
It's better than whatever the hell Underdog's about to have at number 1.
Hey, bruh.
Did Underdog
Underdog's
say
about to have
Marianne yet?
Roxroy. Underdog's about to have Roxroy and Marianne at number
Bruh. On God.
Go ahead.
Next episode,
Underdog.
Romeo probably won't be number 1 though. So.
Yeah, I agree. Underdog.
At number 2, I have high. Basically, you
Okay,
guys already
okay.
said my point.
That's fine.
At number 1, I expect a drum roll from all 3 of you.
Let's go, dude. Say it, please. I'm so excited right now. Come on.
But I'm
Lindsay.
Oh my gosh.
Clip it.
On
bro.
God.
Actually,
On God.
clown. For
On
that,
God, bro. I'm a psychic. I know what's happening, bro. On God.
Okay,
No,
explain.
Underdog's building his new wagon. His Lindsay wagon.
No shot.
Explain yourself.
I started the Deshaun bandwagon last season, and
And then
he
almost won.
And then he gets 1 vote at the end, bro.
That's more than Xander got. Everybody's on the Xander bandwagon.
He
All right.
loses.
Lindsay's gonna get 1 vote at the end.
Bro, this is you, Underdog, right now.
This is you.
Yeah, Underdog. I
L,
like the little horn you got there. It's pretty
What
cool.
are you doing? It's an L, bro. It's actually an L. It's like a
No,
literal
it's not.
L. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just
People
move on.
forget
Let's
that
just
Lindsay
move
has
on.
the amulet. Okay.
Let's just move
I'm
on.
so
Let's-
scared
let's
right
just-
now.
What's a bit of a target?
Shit,
on
man.
that.
Scowy.
She's also literally not at all a target on Taku.
Well, she has-
out of the
neither
has-
was
4
Heather.
people,
Neither
she's the
was
least.
Heather.
She's the least targetable at this.
Neither was
point in
Heather.
the game.
All right,
No, at the
I'm
merge,
bitter.
I think she's pretty targetable because of the amulet.
That's cap.
Is it? Like, wait, why is it?
If
cap?
anything, like make this argument for
You're
like
cap.
Lydia, who
You're
like
cap.
Lydia, who's in a better spot and who doesn't have a target on her back. Like, come on, man. A bitter. No, 1 and 2.
Come
All
on,
right,
man.
so my
Bro, it sounds
2
like Joe Biden.
is Romeo, and then 1 I have Draya. I
Let's
see
go.
them as-
Let's go.
I see them as a better version of Shan and Ricard.
More
I-
functional.
Yeah, I kind of see it could also go the way of like a JT and Steven. I see them as the closest pair who would also both good at strategy, not like a High and Lydia, which one's
Right,
carrying
right.
the other. It's real. I'm really not sure which one's going to be the one that ends up I don't think they both make it to the end, but I don't know which one's going to take the hit before the end. But I think one of them gets there and wins. So it's really kind of.
I could definitely like if like we were making Vegas bets, I think like betting that one of them is going to make it to the end. Period. I think is a pretty decent bet to make. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a pretty even like 50-50 my bet. Like
Honestly, yeah.
plus 100 odds. I feel like like
If
that.
if Bitter says that Dre's number 1, he's kind of smart. Dre's number 1. I changed my mind. There we go. Dre's gonna win the game. Let's go.
Bro,
I'm
cap
on the-
line.
Yo,
Actually,
no,
I
Sky,
can't
don't follow that because I put Swati at 1. That doesn't go
True.
well.
Yeah, I'll put her at number 2. Just as a safe.
Yeah. Okay, what's going on over there in the Skyliner universe?
Like I don't know. I stream a couple times now, so
Ooh.
there's that. If you want to
Ooh.
hop in, I'm working on a video right now. Unlike Bitter, so at least there's that. So
Damn,
Oh.
firing shots, bro.
Iron
Okay.
shots. No, but he Bitter's cool. He
Oh,
put number
thanks,
1.
thanks.
So
Bitter's
Bitter
old
number
and
1.
stuff, so he has.
This
Let's
is
That's a
get
good
Underdog.
quick redemption arc for me.
What's
Okay,
going
what's
on,
going on
the
in my
under-
universe
in
is
the
first
universe?
of all, there's math going on in my universe. Whoa,
What?
Muffs.
What?
Yeah.
quick
What?
maths.
That doesn't
I
make any
have
sense.
I have the composite ranking for you guys
Oh, okay.
of all of our picks.
I missed this.
Okay, at 12, who can guess? Take a guess.
Roxroy.
Whoa! How'd you guys guess? 11. This really pisses me off. Is Jonathan?
Makes sense. Yep.
That-
I
that's
don't like
so-
it either. I don't like
That
it either.
is-
But
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Is-
Okay.
I think 10 is more respectable for
Tied
Jonathan.
for 10 and 9th, Marianne and Tory.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tied for 7th and 8th is Lydia and Chanel.
Okay.
Then in 6th is Lindsay.
Okay.
You're
number
5,
Lindsay's
You're number 1.
5 is Omar.
Wow.
Wow, that's really low.
4
That's
is
way too high.
Mike.
Let's go.
That's too high for Mike.
Right,
No, it
is.
isn't. Mike on top. Mike on top. Whoa, pause.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you need to slow down there. Wait, am I missing somebody? Am I missing
know.
somebody?
No, you had a lot of. Yeah, did you say Tory?
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
Tory. already.
He did.
Oh, okay.
What am I?
You're at 4
Who's
and 3.
one? Who's one right now?
Okay.
Yeah, 4 3.
Did I say Draya was at 4?
No,
No.
you didn't say that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Mike is at 4.
Okay.
Dre is at 3. And then we have a tie for first between High and
Wow.
Romeo.
Okay. Hi,
Wow.
Romeo. I like that. I like that. Not,
I mean-
not too outrageous. Just the fact that Mike is in the top 4 is ridiculous.
The fact that Mike isn't
Um,
in the top 2 is honestly, I
Oh
mean,
my god, you're actually a burger. Okay.
Bro,
And then
who says that? No one else
Bitter
says that.
Universe. Bitter
Yeah.
Universe.
Oh, also,
Bitter
I
Universe.
need to plug something. My Survivor channel is pretty much dead, but my MLB channel, I'm coming back. I think by the time you're listening to this, I'll probably have already posted a video. First time in like 3 months.
Okay, but
Go
like,
check it
you're gonna
out.
post a video on your Survivor?
No.
No.
I like the honesty.
Is that just like completely like?
I don't know. Maybe in like 2 years, I'll like start back up. I don't know. It never really was up. Like I posted like 2 videos.
Put a
Survivor 47,
notification
bro.
for Underdog for
Yeah.
2 years from now.
Survivor 46 finale. All right.
Just give me a
Finale
small
live
video
show
like,
gets like 100,000 views.
Survivor.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
my what's it called? One of my videos on Survivor kind of blew up, and I gained like 20 subscribers, so I need to upload on
Ooh.
that.
20 subscribers. Whoa.
I know,
That,
right?
no, that's
Cool,
off our
cool,
video.
cool girl alert.
That's
Yeah,
good for me because
that
I
is
have
pretty good.
I had 60 subscribers and I have like 80.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me see.
I mean that's like good for me to get on the video. Shoot, it's
yeah, like one of my videos, like meme videos, got like 13,000 views all of a sudden. I was like, wait, what?
Ooh.
I checked on it. I was like, the heck? It
Ooh.
was kind of
All right.
kind of cool.
Okay.
Might have to upload
Bitter.
that again.
All right.
Bitter.
So I was working on a video about the Eliza stuff and the Jonathan stuff, but
Oh.
I don't. Spencer's working on it too. I'm gonna try and make mine a little different. So if we both have
Mine's
one.
just like
Well,
specifically.
it has to be
about
quirky,
Eliza.
yeah.
Mine's gonna be like specifically just going through Eliza's Twitter basically tomorrow. So
Okay. Well, yeah, mine would be a little bit different. I'll just
Okay,
mention
cool.
Eliza as like a side bit.
It's just a stick.
that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
But
mind.
Eliza deserves this. She needs the
Definitely
Yeah, she needs
deserves
the
it.
dog.
Yeah.
She needs the relevance and the attention, and she deserves the absolute doo-doo. She's about to get laid on top of her. Bro. She's about to get just
Yeah,
absolutely
okay.
shit
Oh
on,
my
bro.
god!
Absolutely shit on.
I didn't like
bro.
the image of that in my head.
The dude who's
Whoa,
trying to get
why'd
laid
you
on
imagine
her.
that, bro? It's kind of
Look out for Spencer's second channel, the shit bandit.
OD, 100%. I think to me that we are absolutely grinding out Survivor content. I think that there's no better place to find it than this little network of Survivor channels. So go check
Capola.
that stuff out.
Capola.
Whoa.
Our hat better.
whoa!
All right. Okay, there. But, oh,
Wait, you sound like Once Upon an Island. over
On
there.
God.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I love
Once Upon an
Sandra.
Island, bro.
Once Upon an
I
Slander.
love
slander.
RHAP.
Wish upon a star. All right. So I think that to
Once Upon
me,
a Star?
I don't know. I just can't. They sound so similar.
Spencer's got those like that Spencer would be the guy to like say a secret phrase at a challenge. He just like says random stuff all the time. So
I
like
do. I'm
no
I'm
one would
very
suspect
random
it coming
human
from him.
Wish upon a star.
Like
yeah.
Wish Upon a Star would be like
Twinkle,
a
twinkle,
secret
little
phrase at a
star.
challenge.
Like, we're
Wish
like,
upon an island. Wish upon a star.
Like-
right? It's kinda- they
Bro,
kinda
saying
sound similar.
twinkle,
Spencer,
twinkle, little
unlock
star.
your idol. Call someone a burger at the challenge.
Toss one a burger at the
Bro,
challenge.
it's
Bro,
a
it's easy.
burger,
You're a
bro.
burger bitter. You're old. Get it in a
Bro,
nursing
I've
home?
never heard
Okay.
anyone else say that before. You're a
Because you live in
burger.
Texas. All right. So
Check
I think
stuff
to
out.
me, I think to me that there isn't a better place to find Survivor content. So go check out all of our videos. I'm gonna try and post daily throughout this entire season. I haven't broke my streak since last week because I did take a break.
Nice.
Last Tuesday was just I had to like actually take a breather. My breaks go about 24 hours. Bitter's breaks goes about 1,024 hours. So they're
Yes.
definitely different vibes. But yeah, again, guys, none of this happens without you guys. But you guys, Mr. Weird Guys being a weird microphone, join our Discord. Top link in the description. And that's what I'll talk to you guys in